retro guy. Are you old enough to be here? Did your friends post a bad word? What happened? Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's been a little while. I've been hard at work on the Sonic Sega Gamer video. There's been podcast recordings and stuff. You just have absolutely no idea how much of a pain in the ass it was to do the Sonic Sega Gamer video. I mean, it came to you unmolested by the fucking grace of God. I exported that thing multiple times, and there was fucked up reversed audio in a few of them. The whole thing would crash every few minutes. Memory spikes up to 16 gigabytes. Thanks, Adobe. So it was a terrible time. It was a terrible time to be alive. And I hated it. And, but it was a pretty good video, I think. I hope people enjoyed. Yeah, it was Premiere. It was a really good Premiere experience, yeah. But we're back. And we're not going to be here for too long, and I say that all the time, but I mean it this time. I've got D&D in a little while. We're starting a little later than usual, but I got D&D in a little while. So we're going to be here for a couple of hours. A short time, but not a good time, but not a long time. It's Crazy People TV, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's Crazy People TV. Welcome. Come on down. When someone asked if this is gonna, they were like, does this mean crazy people on TV or like crazy? No, it's just a name for a stream. There's no theme. There's no theme. This stream has no theme! No motives! Somebody says they're here for It's Pat. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, you might encounter a transgender person, but I don't know about It's Pat individually. Actually, I wanted to take a look at Tivy's cringe list. I don't know if he's here. But he's been updating the fuck out of that thing. And, oh, Iron Wrath BitChute? You know, maybe. I did say we'd do that last time. Maybe. We'll see how I feel, but I kind of want to do some of the cringe list, because there's been some updates. I've been seeing some interesting things being added, and frankly, I'm very excited. I don't remember all of what was on there. I never fucking bookmarked this thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hang on. Cringe list. So this is a chat member collecting nonsense for us. He kept some that are, he says, not feeling these ones. It's like, why did you even save them? Some of the cringe list stuff, has proven to be, I think it's better now, though. There was some stuff in there that was like a little, you know, it was getting a little hard on the DVD and VHS collections and stuff. But I've been seeing some of the marvelous that they've been doing miraculous things in the Milk Barn, so it's very exciting. It's very exciting, folks. What was that song? It says what the song is. Somebody, it says what the song. It was "Lightning" by David Byrne and St. Vincent. Go listen to "Love This Giant." It's a great album. Somebody keeps telling me the Sonic Sega channel, Sonic Sega Gamer channel is gone. I know it's gone. It's been gone. It's been gone for a while. But you know what's not gone is the Team Ninja Fight Club channel. I looked that up this morning. It's still up. 35 subs. They got a bump in subs. No new videos, I don't think, but all the videos, I don't think they took down any of the videos. You can go watch the original waifu video unarchived on the channel that we watched it on in the video. As well as some other stuff that maybe might warrant, I don't know, maybe some of the SSG historians can take a look at. I don't know how worth it the rest of that channel is. It seems to mostly be media ninja, and just besides the fact that he beats women occasionally, he blacks out and goes into a doom berserker power-up state where he beats women. Aside from that, he's not that interesting. Let me see here. Yeah, you should probably archive stuff. You should probably archive the various videos on here. It's likely worth it. Let's see here. I was told to refresh, so I refreshed it. This guy is sus. Titanic X Bambi. Young girls. Okay. But that one's not marked as priority. There's some of these that are marked as priority. And including this one. Dead 6 level rant on a French superhero cartoon character. Wait, we looked at this one. This wasn't that crazy. We looked at this one. We looked at the Marinette video. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a little bad.
Approval because Audrey is one of the worst moms up there with Adalia in the Owl House. In the end,
it's a bit bad. It's kind of annoying. It's not that crazy. He's just kind of overly. Wow, her posture's worse than mine. He's just kind of overly, you know, attached to this cartoon. It's not as bad as Sonic Sega Gamer. That's overselling this. It is pretty mad. He's pretty mad at this cartoon, but that's all I know. Let's see here. The Futa-loving Cockmaster. Right. We looked at that. Are these the ones we looked at? Oh, those are the ones we looked at down there. That explains it. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong part of the list. Found some Black Pill Incel podcast. Okay. German Ulililia. Crash Bandicoot Psycho. Let's see. Looking for those priority ones here. I could just search. I could Control F priority, but no. An animated adaptation of Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality. The Reddit atheist retelling of Harry Potter by the people who are such mega atheists they're scared of the AI devil damning their meat souls. Oh, that's marked with priority, everyone. You know, there's some pretty interesting looking, you know, descriptions on here. He's got descriptions for all the links, and some of them I'm like, that one's not a priority, are you sure? This one is, though. And I mean, it sounds like it should be. It really does. So, I mean, I'm hoping this one's good. Harry Potter and the Methods of... Okay, it's a pretty short one. It's classic. 47,000 views. So people... Oh, this is part 1. Oh, it's 40 parts. I see. I see. And it's in The Sims 3. That's how you know we're in for a masterpiece. I see. We're gonna take you back to the past, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready to fucking hate God? Fuck that loser. Okay, well that's just some good copyrighted music right there. How about that? Cool. Is that a fucking Star Trek font?
This is the living room of the house occupied by the eminent Professor Michael Varys Evans and his wife, Mrs. Petunia Evans Varys.
Hail science.
Their adopted son, Harry James Potter Evans Varys. There's a letter lying on the living
Has he been baptized by the scientists yet?
table and an unstamped envelope of yellowish parchment addressed to Mr. H. Potter in emerald green ink. You're joking. My sister was a witch.
So wait, these are supposed to be the... So, okay. These are his... Hang on. These are the Dursleys, then?
This is the living room of the house occupied by the eminent Professor Michael Varys Evans and
Rich Evans, over here. Rich Evans and his wife, Jay. And they are the Dursleys in this. Okay.
his wife, Mrs. Petunia Evans Varys, and their adopted son, Harry James Potter Evans Varys.
So
There's
wait,
a letter lying
are the wizards gonna show up and then they're gonna, like, debate them with facts and logic?
on the living room table and an unstamped envelope of yellowish parchment addressed to Mr. H. Potter in emerald green ink. You're joking. My sister was a witch. Her husband was a wizard. Dear, I understand that you're not familiar with the skeptical literature. You may not realize how easy it
Oh, it's Jeff Holiday, oh no.
is for a trained magician to fake the seemingly impossible. Remember how I taught Harry how to bend spoons? Listen, Michael, I wasn't always like
Yeah, apparently this is a famous fanfic, I guess. Alright.
this. Lily had always
This
been
is
prettier than
exciting.
me, and I'd been mean to her because of that.
We'll watch
And
a
then she
little.
got-
We'll watch this first episode. Maybe we'll come back to it if we feel it's necessary.
Magic. Can you imagine how I felt?
It's 40 parts, chat. This 7 minutes. This is part 1. There's 40 parts. Let's see if that's... So some of them are long, some of them are considerably longer. This is like double the length. And they get longer with time. Oh boy. Oh, 40 parts, and part 27 is 40 minutes in and of itself. Oh boy. And then the last one is 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. 48 minutes for part 37. Holy shit. 45.
And when I had
Christ.
just graduated, I was going out with this boy, Vernon Dursley. He was fat,
Oh, the
and he was the
Dursleys.
only boy who would talk to me in college. And he said he wanted children, and that his first son would be named Dudley. And I thought to myself, what kind of parent names their child Dudley Dursley? It was like I saw my whole future life stretching out in front of me, and
It was like I saw some lady writing this book, and I was like, you know, I hope they cancel you someday. That's a terrible name.
couldn't stand it. And I wrote my sister, and I begged her to use some of that magic on me, so that I could be pretty too. She gave in. And I drank this potion, and I was sick for
What the fuck is going on?
weeks. But when I got better, my skin cleared up, and I finally filled out, and
You filled out nicely, girl. Damn.
I was beautiful. And after that, I couldn't hate my sister.
Damn, does that chin go all the way up? Why does she... why does she look... Like, she kind of looks like a corpse. The face is very... corpescent.
Anymore.
Oh,
Especially when I learned what her
corpusculent.
magic brought her in the end.
Habsburg
Darling,
jaw.
you got sick, you gave
Jesus
some weight while
Christ.
resting in bed.
I like that.
And
Look at it jutting out. Holy shit. She's the chin woman. We found her.
darling, you got sick, you gained some weight while resting in bed, and your skin cleared up on its own.
Darling, you're hysterical.
My love, I know I can't win arguments with you, but please, you have to trust me on this. She was a witch. Dad! Mom! The two of them
None of
stopped
this is
and looked
canon.
at Harry as though they'd forgotten there was a third person in the room. Mom, no one in your family knew about magic when Lily got her letter, did they? How did they get convinced? They didn't just send a letter. They sent a professor from Hogwarts. He showed us some magic. Then you don't have to fight over this. If it's true, we can just get a Hogwarts professor here and see the magic for ourselves. And Dad...
Boy, this is just... I love how many of these types of videos there were back then. People really thought they were gonna... People watched them, I guess. They got views. There was a community of people that wanted to sit down and watch these fucking Sims animations. Even when I liked The Sims, you know, and I was fucking around with the photo mode, I was like, yeah, there's probably nobody's gonna want to watch this. You know? And I made, like, stories in that thing, and, like, I'm just like, you know, nobody's ever gonna want to fucking see this. This is not cinema, you know? If only it was normalized for people to do this kind of thing in the game The Movies, That would be great. I mean, that's what that game was made for. We really need a YouTuber. Maybe I can become the YouTuber that, like, I make all of my, like, B-roll footage in the movies for PC 2005, or whatever year that came out.
Will admit that it's true. And if not, then Mum will admit that it's false.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the experimental method is for. The professor turned and looked down at him, dismissive, as usual. Oh, come now, Harry. Really? Magic? I thought you'd know better than to take that seriously, son, even if you're only 10. Harry's mouth twisted bitterly. He was treated well. Always, Harry had been encouraged to...
This is what happens. This is the type of kid that grows up and they don't lie to him about Santa. You know, that's the thing, is it's the two extremes. You either fucking gaslight your child and give them trust issues, or you just don't, and they become a Reddit atheist. It's a terrible sight. It's what you hate to see it.
study whatever caught his attention.
Why are the books moving?
He was given...
Oh, no, that's the fucking sim bar. Right.
anything reasonable that he wanted, except, maybe, the slightest
Little
shred
Big
of
Planet
respect.
movies? No, thanks.
Mum,
Jesus Christ.
if you want to win this argument with Dad, look
Although,
in chapter...
Little Big Planet is now mostly lost media. I mean, most of the fucking levels for that thing have just been deleted and are not saved. I think they are saved, but, like, they're not playable at all in the actual game anymore. Because Sony sucks. They suck. They'll probably sell you a Little Big Planet collection in 5 years, and you can play it all again. But at this point, it's not looking great. So that's unfortunate.
2 of the first book of the Feynman Lectures on Physics. The only rule of science is that the final arbiter is observation.
Fan servers?
I can't think offhand of where to find something about how it's an ideal of science to settle things by experiment instead of arguments. Thank you, Harry, but I don't
Holy fucking shit.
want to win an argument with your father.
You know, every time they, like, talk about Lisa Simpson doesn't sound believable as a little girl. And she's talking about the classist struggle of modern society and the working man's ethic and consumerism, and it's like listening to fucking NPR. She's 8. Like, this fucking kid, you know what? Maybe it could happen. Maybe that's not unrealistic. Maybe this is just... Maybe if you raise your kid with, like, 2 fucking erudite Redditors, then your child winds up being a little, what's the other fucking Simpsons kid? The goody two-shoes kid in class? I forget his name. The one who tries to suck up. Martin. You wind up being a little Martin. No one wants to be a Martin. You know, being a Milhouse, at least you got some fucking character. No one wants to be a Martin. That's what this kid is. He's a Martin. It's unfortunate.
I want my husband to listen to his wife who loves him, and trust her just this once. Now his parents were getting into one of those arguments again. One where his mother tried to make his father feel guilty, and his father tried to make his mother feel stupid.
They
went on fighting while Harry climbed the stairs to his
by
bed.
The Sims and Harry Potter.
The funny thing was, he ought to have agreed with Dad. No one had ever seen any evidence of magic, and according...
The funny thing was, his mom was a crazy bitch, so he just, I don't know, he wasn't being scientism rational, you know?
To Mum, there was a whole magical world
Scientistic.
out there. How could anyone keep something like that a secret? Except that some part of Harry was utterly convinced that magic was real. Harry was finding himself just...
Man, if only magic was real, I would go out, and I would go out sometimes, and show society a good time.
Expecting that...
Throw fireballs into buildings.
Yes, a Hogwarts professor would show up, and wave a wand, and magic would come out. The strange certainty was making no effort to guard itself against falsification. Harry gave a mental shrug to himself. A flat metal plate on a door affords pushing, and a handle on a door affords pulling, and the thing to do with the testable hypothesis is to go test it.
Oh God, this is insufferable. I mean, fuck becoming more insufferable. This is started out insufferable. This is episode 1. Can you imagine how fucking... You know what? Fuck this. Fuck episode 1. I want to jump ahead to episode 48. We're gonna jump toward the end, everybody. This should be, like, toward the fucking, like, you know, the wrap-up. This is like Act 3, like, climax, and then the last 3 might be... Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not pacing this correctly, but this is toward the end. Oh no, there's songs!
Was never normal, but it
think I just shit my pants. Detroit till I die, motherfucker! It's a musical.
Everyone knows who's to blame. The details might change, but the style is the same.
Exit light!
Bringing home
And tonight!
comprehension, interruption.
DJ Khaled!
Life more surreal.
It's not a troll. Chat member, this is part fucking 39 of this is, well, episode 37 of a 40-part series. So, no, I don't think it's a troll. I don't think it was. Someone made it. Someone made it. The original fucking fanfic exists. At the very least, someone put a lot of effort into making this happen in The Sims. So maybe they are fucking around a little bit, but this was the era before irony, everybody. It's much easier to believe in 2009 or whatever that this is just somebody's genuine authenticity feelings right there. Before we all lied to ourselves about everything. This was just the old days.
Thank you for
Was that like the wedding march or the funeral march or something? What?
coming, Harry. First, do you have with you the notes of yesterday's
Maybe it is.
encounter
Maybe it is
with
a troll.
Lucius Malfoy?
Notes?
Surely you wrote it down.
Said the old wizard, and his voice trailed off. Harry
the
felt
old
rather
wizard.
embarrassed. Yes, if you'd just fumbled through a mysterious conversation full of significant hints you didn't understand, the bloody obvious thing to do would be to write it all down immediately afterward, before the memory had faded, so you could try to figure it out later.
All right.
Is that
From
Dumbledore?
memory, then.
Harry sheepishly recited as best he could, and got almost halfway through before he realized that it wasn't smart to just
The Sims talking animations are not really able to sell many stories, you know?
go around telling the possibly
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Dumbledore, everybody. You know, they could probably get better mods that make him look more like Dumbledore. They didn't even try.
crazy headmaster everything. At least, not without thinking about it first. But then, Lucius was definitely a bad guy, and Dumbledore's opponent, so it probably was a good idea to tell him, and Harry had already started talking, and it was too late to try and calculate things out
I mean, Lucius was a Republican, and it is an election year.
now. Harry finished his recollections honestly. Dumbledore's face had grown more remote as Harry went on, and at the end there was a look of ancientness about him, a sternness in the air.
I suggest you take the best of care that the
But see, this is just more talking. This whole thing is just more fucking talking. We need action, goddammit. I want some fucking action. I want action! That's what I need! So we got like another fucking song. Are we gonna battle the Death Eaters here? Let's do it.
Balls, and he'd buried them afterward. Until, finally, when his wizardry had only just begun to fail him in his old age, he'd brought together the 3 other most powerful wizards of his era to raise Hogwarts from the bare ground. The one great accomplishment to
pirate
Godric's
action.
name that wasn't about war. Any kind of war, no matter how just.
This is some pretty good mic quality for 10 years ago. Well, 10 years ago is 2013, you know. Yeah, 10 years ago is no longer like 2019, you know, when it was 2009 rather, when like everybody just used the onboard mic. 2013 people had microphones.
It was Salazar, and not Godric, who taught the first Hogwarts class in battle magic. Godric had taught the first Hogwarts class in herbology, the magics of green, growing life. To his last day, he'd never been able to cast the Patronus charm. Godric Gryffindor had been a good man, not a happy one.
Jesus fucking Christ, I thought we were gonna get some goddamn wizard action. What's going on? Here we go, there's a wand.
Table of healing sweets.
Expecto Patronum.
Oh, it's time.
Then there were gasps.
Sorry, there's no music for this fucking thing. Hang on. Let me just, hang on. Let me, you know, I don't have any, like, I don't have any, like... I want a Duel of the Fates, but this will have to work.
Of shock. Seamus nodded and stumbled off toward the table of healing sweets.
Expecto Patronum.
Then there were gasps of shock.
Is that Ralph Bluton?
Harry spun around to look. There was a brilliant silver bird standing between Anthony Goldstein and the cage. The bird reared its head and let out a cry, and the cry was also silver, as bright and hard.
This is not happening. I'm not going to be here for a long time today, and I don't know how, priority on this one? 40 parts? Was I going to watch all 40 parts of this? Like, it's amazing that this exists, I suppose, but it's sort of like that really, really long fanfic everyone bandies about. It's like, it's not interesting. You're never gonna sit there and read all of the really long Loud House fan fiction. It's kind of notable that it exists at all, but it's not really that, that crazy to actually watch it. It's a little bit funny. But let's see here. Atheist retelling of Harry Potter. Like, it's wild that there is a fanfic of that and that someone then made a 40-part YouTube series about it. Let's see. Synthetic Man talking about Fuda. Crash Bandicoot Psycho. Well, no, that's a different Crash Bandicoot Psycho. It's not Smash Bandicoot, it's a new one. Yeah, maybe. Microsoft Sam. Funny story about watching people at Golden Corral. Is that funny? They know they were being watched? Chicken Little Extreme Rant. Alright, how extreme? How extreme are we talking? What's going on here?
Instead of doing
Hang on. No, I think I may have seen this user before. The Lambo Rock Strikes Back. I may have seen this person. We'll see if this has what we're looking for.
Walt Disney Studio. Listen up, guys.
Oh god, he's
hand-drawn
British.
animation is dead. We're not gonna use it anymore because Home of the Range is a box office bomb. Here it is. Look what I got here. A computer. A freaking computer. Sir, what's the computer for?
What's going on, chat?
Tell you something. Instead of doing fucking hand-drawn animation, we're gonna do CGI on computer animation. You hear that? So, our next project, we're gonna make Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
But what did we did that short a very long time ago? I don't really give a fuck. I know which director we're gonna call. We're gonna bring in the director of The Empress You Grew.
So the whole video is gonna be just this poster of Chicken Little and this guy ranting for fucking almost 15 minutes. Oh, I'm sold.
To direct this movie. Come in. Hello.
Sounds like he's outside too. There gets to maybe be witnesses to this. We don't know where he is. I like to imagine he's on a street corner wearing a sandwich board that says that he hates some racial slur. But you could insert your own idea of where he might be at this point in time. Side of a building, thinking about jumping. I don't know. There's many possibilities.
You're the one who directed The Empress You Grew. Yes, I am. So, here's the script for Chicken Little. Do we have to start this shit now? Yes, you do, you idiot! You need to get this started right now. We're gonna make Chicken Little, and then we're gonna have people not being nice Chicken Little. The movie is gonna be mean spirit, and we're gonna make Chicken Little's dad an awful dad, and we'll do the skies falling cliche premise bullshit, and then we're gonna have aliens and stuff, and yada yada yada. And yeah, yada yada yada, and I don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck, anybody. Anybody. Not, anyone who's listening, you need to know, he doesn't give a fuck. So the whole thing is just this one shot. He put in maximum effort in this video.
In Chicken Little.
Chicken
And
Little.
there's even more characters in this movie, like Foxy Locks. She's a cruel bully. She needs to learn to shut the fuck up.
Oh.
And the worst character of this movie.
Okay, he really sounded like Dead Six there for a second, didn't he?
Just shut the fuck up. And the worst character of this movie is none other than Buck Clark. That's right. I hate every character in this movie, but out of the characters, Buck Clark, Chicken Little's dad, is by default the worst dad I've ever seen in a Disney movie. Well, technically, him and Sam from The Wild, aka Ryan's dad in The Wild, are both tied as the worst dads I have ever seen in my life, period.
Even worse than mine!
He's such a terrible father. He doesn't really care about his son. And he's just
Was he worse than Ramsay Bolton? That is the real question.
He's just a bland, awful character that many people agree that he's a terrible character of this movie. And I will be honest, Kirby's the only likable character in this movie, the orange alien. And I gotta say, Kirby was very nice. He's a very likable character. He's actually the only good likable character in this movie. Other than that,
I mean, he has England is a very small place. The UK is not a large place geographically speaking, and he sounds like he has a pretty similar accent to Dogs Eating Dogs 6. It's entirely possible they live in like the same street, like the same. They could live in the same building. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where, like, house, whatever. It might be one of those horrible residential neighborhoods in the UK that all look the same. Coronation Street neighborhoods. It might be one of those. But, you know, he could live within a block or two of Dead Six with an accent. Maybe it's a little different. I don't know the intricacies. But it sounds very similar. Some of the times he says certain words. It's amazing.
This movie is cruel, mean-spirited, and just terrible overall. And now let's get into the songs of this movie. Well, technically, there's one song called Rough and Abby say, "Tell you what I really want, I tell you what I really
What the fuck are you saying? Don't say that.
want, I tell you what I really want." Just,
Oh, it's the Spice Girls song.
seriously, they ruined that song. Honestly, that song made my ears
I think you just ruined that song for me, so...
bleed.
So,
And honestly,
good job.
you know what's the worst version of Tell You What I Really Want? That one in Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. Is it? Yeah, sorry guys. The worst version of
sorry guys, the cops came.
Tell You What I Really Want is in Diary of a Kid, The Long Haul. Oh god, that is the only bad Diary of a Kid movie. And I will give that movie an
Diary... You mean Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Is that what he's talking about? Okay.
this movie. I mean, the way the mean spirit cruelty in this movie.
The mean spirit cruelty in this movie. The way he says movie sounds like a joke. It's good. It's very good.
I mean,
Sounds like
the
Donkey.
way how The Simpsons and Big Mouth, they have mean characters, they do stupid stuff. The way those two shows handle it, they did it in a clever, genius, and a brilliant way. This movie
They used to be amazing, charming, and funny, but now it is becoming more insufferable.
did it in the incorrect way. Seriously, this movie did it in the wrong way. The way how
Big Mouth, yeah, Big Mouth is clever. If only Chicken Little had taken inspiration from that show that came out several years later and was widely panned by most people.
Big Mouth and The Simpsons does it. You know that the mean characters do stupid stuff. They do it in a clever and genius way, but the way how they do it in this movie, they do it in the shitty way. And
They do it in the shitty way, like Peter Griffin! It's the same accent, guys. It's the same exact dialect,
way how
isn't
they
it?
do it in this movie, they do it in the shitty way. And honestly, guys, this movie could have been 12. This movie should have been 12. Because the reason why? Because this movie is so mean-spirited. That's why. And why is this movie you in my area? That you is basically you.
No, it's not the autist accent. It's English. It's some variant of English. You know, British English. It's one of those. I don't know which Shire or like Ford this is. I don't know which. You know, I don't know which phony little fucking hobbit hole this guy and Dogs Eating Dog 6 both come from, but they sound very similar.
Basically, Ray G, basically the British version of Ray G in my area. And seriously, how has this got a U rating? This is not a U rating. And how is this a kids movie? How is this a kids movie? Because this movie is mean spirit. So
it's mean spirit, everybody.
In the future, I'm not gonna show this movie because this movie is just mean spirit.
Well, to mean spirit, to be fair, Chicken Little is like a pretty good summon in Kingdom Hearts 2. I learned that too late. For my second playthrough, I was using him a lot. Chicken Little, he's pretty good at the beginning. He gets outclassed later, but at the beginning he could be helpful. So I mean, maybe there's some. He might be a little mean spirited. He might have some dog in him. He might have some fight in him. You know.
And the end of the movie, they're at the cinema, and honestly, yes. By the way, guys, I rewatched this movie yesterday.
He called Chicken Little heartless
as a preparation for an extreme rant of this movie.
An extreme mega killer rant.
The cinema watching the Chicken Little A True Story. I mean, seriously, we should have got that version instead of this version. And honestly, I guess that version was okay. I guess I don't really give a crap about that version at the end. And they're all at the cinema, they're all cheering. And honestly, I was cheering because this movie was over. I was like, yay, the movie's over, the movie's over. Actually, yesterday, while I was watching it online, I was in that scene, everyone was cheering at the end of the film. And guess what? My reaction was, yay, the movie's over. This movie was so terrible.
Okay,
yeah.
So he hates this movie. That's great. This is Lambo Rock Strikes Back. And I would like to see if he has any, face appearances, maybe. That would be pretty cool. He has a stream scheduled for fucking next month. Well, a couple days, I guess. But next month. Off-topic stuff. He's just out and about in that one. The Smurfs review. You got your random stupid trash 3-second clips, funny memes, epic funny memes. But we're looking for good videos here. We want good videos. Inside Out Fan 2001 rant. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love your rant.
Well, guys,
I'm out in public again!
This is it. Now, before I start this rant, to guys let you know, I don't do rants on YouTubers. But guys, to let you know, this is the only time that I'm going to do a YouTuber rant. Now,
Inside Out Fan is to the users what J-Station was to the wider YouTube populace back in the day, when everybody had to make a video about J-Station, including almost me. I narrowly avoided actually making a video about J-Station earlier on, but everyone had to talk about him. Same thing here. It's like a rite of passage. You're in this community. You're gonna have to explain how Inside Out Fan is a bad media critic who doesn't understand media literacy like these guys do.
I'm gonna rant on a YouTuber who was once very funny and very entertaining. And he's a YouTuber that I used to be a huge fan of. And
I did streams, but I mean like back in like 2017 or whatever. When every commentary channel was like, "What's up, guys? J-Station is bad. Oh, the gay potion? What the WTF, bro?" You got a lot of that. I'm Alex videos or whatever. iNabber. You got a lot of that. And everyone had to make one. And similar to that, now we got everyone has to make Vanellope. Vanellope Inside Out, Trolls World Tour, Spider-Man, Spider-Verse fan, Nick Hicks fan. World Tour fan, 2001 fan.
A YouTuber
video
that I've been watching since 2017. And now, unfortunately, in 2020, his videos sadly decline. But ever since he made the Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse
No, the gay potion is not meth, chat member.
cinematic disaster,
What are you saying?
that video really broke my heart, and I was like,
It's
that's it, I'm
soylent.
done with this YouTuber for good. And that is...
And what's unfortunate is this guy probably doesn't even know about Dogs Eating Dogs 6. You know, the internet... In the old days, these guys might have been friends with each other. They're basically next door to each other, it sounds like. I mean, his accent sounds a bit different, but not everyone's going to sound exactly the same, right? So it could be, or it could be that he's a little ways away, but even still, back in the day, people like this might have had more of a chance of, meeting each other, and if only they was real in real life. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Now it's all internet stuff, and it's hard to say.
I am going to rant on Inside Out Fan 2004. And I know YouTubers like Frozen 2 Fan 2004, Nick is 2001, Mackenzie Freeman, Gwen the Cat, Movie Dude, and
Stop fucking shouting names at me. I'm not ever going to remember who all these autists are. Tists doesn't work. We can't shorten it. Tism Lords? That's not really shortened at that point. I don't know. I just want a good slur. I want a good slur for autistic people. I guess there probably are some, but we need a new one that, no one finds offensive yet. And then when it goes too far, then we'll no longer, then we no longer support it, obviously. But then we'll make a new slur and it'll be great.
Plus Fanboy are very excited for this rant. So
Spaz heads. Oh, Tigger. That's true. Tizzies. Spaz. Yeah. Well, we do have. I miss Spaz. That's a good one. It's a good name. I don't think you're allowed to say Spaz anymore. Yeah. I mean, Tigger is a little bit. I don't know about that. I don't know, but I think we. I miss Aspie. That had a fun ring to it. It was like ass. It was ass and pie, so it's ass pie. Aspie just sounds fun to say. But then also Asperger's is like Asperger's, like burgers with ass. Like it's just a fun concept all around. But then apparently Asperger was like a Nazi or something, and now we're not allowed to say it anymore. It's unfortunate.
if you
Such
guys
a sadness.
expect to do a lot of rants on YouTubers,
Shout outs, thank you to Taylor Nguyen with the $20. Hey Claw, love the streams. My favorite autism subcategory is the scary logos community. Something about people getting genuinely terrified over a vanity plate is so funny. Keep up the good work. Have some money! Well, thank you. Thank you to all the super chats. Thank you. We'll get to that in a little bit. If you did enjoy my new video yesterday, be sure to throw money at me because Adobe Premiere is terrible and I hate it. And it was a very traumatic experience. So feel free to throw your fucking change at me like I'm a hobo. I appreciate it. Send a tip to your YouTuber. But thank you. Scary logo people are good. I think we looked at that recently. That was a fun. We looked at the top 10 list actually. I think on the last stream that I did, that guy had a top 10 list, and it was none of the logos were scary. Some of them arguably weren't even fucking logos. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's an interesting subcategory. I don't know what draws people to a logo, but more power to them. But thank you.
sorry guys, this is the only time I'm gonna do it. So, and after I do this rant, I'm just gonna move on from YouTube rants and just leave this as one YouTube rant and just stick to me doing rants on bad movies, bad TV shows.
And do whatever you want on your YouTube, man. You don't have to justify it.
Do reviews on good things like good video games, like
Okay.
good TV shows.
Okay, get to the rant, man.
So, my problem with him, he basically takes things to extreme. Like, for example, he hates in Skyfall just because Harry Thomas Pictures doesn't like Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, Harry Thomas Pictures. Well, if you want sex so badly, just get a girlfriend. Oh, by the way, next time on Crazy People TV edited edition, which is to say the next edited video, I'm pretty sure is going to be Modern Day Leper. Which, frankly, the fact that I've never that I haven't done a video about him yet.
As a sex offender. I'm quite surprised by this.
I mean, it's amazing. So get excited for that.
If only I'm here on Skyfall, that movie is amazing, brilliant masterpiece. He also did a rant on No Tie Dye, and he saw the movie in cinemas, and he ripped his ticket. The second time he actually did that was his Dumbo 2019 rant. And I will admit, that scene when he ripped his...
Yeah, all these videos are always basically, like... You know, it's like reductive because every situation on the internet could be amount to, you know, this guy doesn't like this other guy because of this thing. And that's it, basically. Every conflict, right? But it's like, it's just nothing more than that, usually. It is literally just like, oh, I don't like him because he made this video, and sometimes he makes videos, but this time he made a video and I didn't like it, and he's bad because he made this. It's just so, there's nothing, this is a half an hour rant. Man, if only Inside Out fan was real in real life. He could have had a better life.
Funko Pop, it switched to Sea of Bullshit, the sweet Sea of Awesomeness. I mean, he deleted that rant, sadly, but that rant was, of all I loved Deadpool 2, I thought Deadpool 2 was a great sequel. I thought that scene was absolutely hilarious. I mean, that was back when Inside Fan...
Yeah, it is. It comes down to just, he didn't like the movie I liked. I liked that movie. Why didn't he say he liked that movie? What it is, they can't handle the opinion bashers. They can't handle the other people's opinion. It's very embarrassing. But anyway, that's Lambo Rock Strikes Back. And, I mean, he doesn't have too much going on. You know, he's got these videos, but there's no face. It doesn't appear like he has his face in any of these. You know, maybe in, like, a very old video. He does have a star butterfly avatar, which does not imply good things about him or his character, but, you know, he likes a lot of baby media, including The Boss Baby. So, and Timothy Goes to School. So, he's got a bunch of rants on Marvel, you know, but none of them have his face in them, so we don't get to know if his, like, forehead has hundreds of dents in it or anything like that. You know, I really hope it does. I really hope it does. But, that's Lambo Rock Strikes Back, and we're good on that. I'm going to refresh here on the list. There's been apparently some new stuff. So, let me see here. Found this guy on the forums. Reminds me of Dakari King Mycan. So that's the guy who had the whole fan fiction universe about Digimon. Is that it? Oh, this looks good. Here's Darkfire Virum, Lolies, Lolicons, Pedos, Maps, and the Harsh Truth. I'm glad I saved my rolled joint here for now. Good for me. Good for me. You got the hacky jersey on. Oh, yeah. I hope your team wins the Stanley Cup this year, eh?
Welcome, my loyal Varamites, and to all my viewers and subscribers, to a very, very special edition of Darkfire Verum.
Yeah, you never like to hear the harsh truth with all of these words. I feel like you're gonna wind up voshing really hard. I'm voshing! Sorry.
I'm your host, G-Flash-EX.
No need for that.
Today's topic, lollies.
Yeah.
Is it a body type, or is it actual CP, consumed by the victims of CSA or CSEM? Well...
Oh dear.
Depends on what
he really fancies himself a thinker, doesn't he?
Country you live in. There are some countries who ban lollies or any lolly-related material from their country.
Oh boy.
Why? Because to them, it's CP. And no matter how you swing it, that's their prerogative. The only country that this lolly material is allowed is in Japan.
That's not true. That's not true. There are probably many. Doesn't Germany allow shit like that? Like Russia, probably. You know, there's a lot of countries that are pretty lax with a lot of their you know, some of their rules. So I don't know if it's only Japan, but yeah, this is extremely creepy. The guy's in like a dark room. He's using this kind of rapist voice, like someone says, this kind of like, "Hey, don't run, you know, this like kind of whisper,
have acquired
agitated whisper.
Serious issue with these so-called serious lolicons that are floating around or swimming around on social media. That's right. They are not on there.
Okay.
They are not.
You know, we have a reaction thing on the Discord, which is the thinking user. And it's a face pulled by the guy who once famously said,
"If you want sex so badly, just get a girlfriend."
Harry Thomas pictures, of course. And that's him doing like a thinking emoji kind of thing. The thinking, I mean, this is like what is this? The praying user? Like, praying to lowly Jesus? Praying to the almighty lowly. That's who he's praying to.
On there to just show some Japanese artwork of lollies. No. Their other main goal is to weed out the pedophiles and the maps that are also on social media and out them and expose them. And when I mean expose...
You know what, I really need to add SSG saying, "It's amazing," to the soundboard, because there's just many times so far where I just feel like it would be spiced up if we... Either him going, "It's amazing," or him going, "and stuff." You know, just to add a little "and stuff" to the end of something someone says, that would be that would be good. Any other things?
I mean, doxing them, sending a SWAT team after them.
Yeah, the lighting isn't helping. I mean, there's this one person that we looked at a couple times. They're really not that interesting. It's a trans woman who does these videos from within her basement, it looks like, and the camera angle is really bad, and she always wears gray, and she doesn't look... the whole thing is just like visually a mess. It's like, it's amazing that someone would put out a video like that. Not just a video, but many videos over the course of like days and weeks and months, and they're all the same thumbnail basically, slight variations. One of those people that barely changes their clothes kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, is just like, you had every opportunity to not make this look like a hostage video, but you sure did. You failed on every account. Good job.
Getting law enforcement involved.
Janitor Jake, hell yeah.
Absolutely no reason.
I feel like Janitor Jake's got it more put together than this. Oh, wait. The thinking user too. There he is. Yeah, it really makes you think about the harsh truth.
Why? Because they said that pedos and maps are a blight on their culture of lollies, or lolly culture as they would call it. But are they doing the right thing? My stance on it? No. What they are doing on social media against the pedos and the maps is not right. They are...
Justice for the pedophiles, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe this was the harsh truth he decided to sling to us. You know, here I was expecting a cat for every ass or something like that, but no, yeah, it's pretty much what you probably thought it was gonna be, yeah.
They're trying to be online virtual bureaucrats, or some type of authoritarian figure.
Yeah, he might be doing a bit of an Ethan is online.
When they know.
Well, the question is, did they like a Shadman tweet in 2015 or not? I mean, that'll clear it up. You just figure that out, and you got your answer.
Or for that matter, They're trying to be the online justice court system, which none of these lolicons, mind you, have a degree in law firm.
No, that is the main problem here, is the lolicons don't have a degree in law firm. So, I mean, without that, they're not going to go far. I don't know what they were thinking starting this conflict, but, you know, he's sure to end it. So, you know, they should have really considered that. They should have consulted with him first.
Nor do they know how the court system works between country to country. So yes.
Yeah, I hear this guy is highly regarded, so that's why I don't understand what we're hearing right here.
They are trying to be
extremely well regarded
superheroes that you see in movies, video games, and comic books.
Dark fire Virum. Leviathans just came in their pants.
But what they're actually doing is destroying the Japanese culture.
The culture.
By doing what they're doing on social media.
I mean, can we ask why the Japanese culture is so obsessed with children, though? Like, sexualizing children? I feel like we need to ask ourselves that. Like, if you do, it's usually tinged with some level of, like, racist overtone. Either it's accused of racism, or someone who's talking about it is, like, you know, they're talking in ching-chong or something like that. You know, it's hard to have a discussion about, like, culturally why Japan. I mean, I think it's because they get enslaved into a lifelong, you know, horror, just a horror show as a cog in the Toshiba machine. And, you know, they remember the good old days back when they were, you know, kids. So, maybe that's it, you know, something like that. I don't know. But that's just a guess. I don't know. Why is it that Japan can't fucking stop adding, like, 8-year-olds with huge tits to every video game? What is the deal with that? You know,
yeah.
You could ask that question.
Weeding out the pedos and the maps, while at the same time hiding behind fictional anime content or images. So now comes the question. They say they're into lolicons or lollies because they were victims of CSA or...
Well, not all of them, I would assume. I would assume some of them... Some, I would assume, are... Well... I would assume that that's not necessarily always the case.
CSEM.
He might be... he might be talking about some sort of specific situation, like an argument that he saw on Twitter or something, and he's just, like, referring to it in really vague terms or something. Maybe. I don't know. But, if he's trying to describe this as, like, a, you know, the whole lolicon thing, I don't think you can assume that they're all, like, victims of something. I mean, that's not necessarily... It's maybe some of them, maybe a lot of them, but...
Type of scenario or event.
And what if they're lying? Or also, what's the difference, really?
Are they speaking the truth? Are they being truthful?
I mean, who cares, though?
I do not see it that way. Because if they were truly lolicons, as they were saying to be, they wouldn't be doing all...
I really am not sure what his fucking point even is at this point.
This nasty shit on social media.
Uh-huh.
They are... The term lolicon is to show off some Japanese artwork created by a cartoonist who makes anime and manga.
Anime Among Us?
And not to go after these kind of people. Whether they be pedos or maps. That is not their jurisdiction. Understand? They don't
have any degrees in law firms, and they don't even have any background checks.
Not
the fuck?
Online virtual bureaucrats. Nor are they judge, jury, and executioner?
This guy's up to something. This guy's up to something. Like, I have no reason to know that or believe, you know, I don't have any extra facts, but I'm just the... So he's up to something. This is a weird guy. I don't know.
Judge,
He's doing
jury,
something.
and executioner of certain individuals. This
He kind of does look like a Nick Bait type. I mean, the teeth,
needs
too.
to stop.
Kind of shit-eating teeth. He's got like a fucking sweater on underneath his hockey jersey. I mean, it's just his chest hair, but it's basically a sweater.
They need to stop.
He's a known
because
user.
if they continue
Not to me.
this
If
rampant
I haven't seen it, it's
chaos
new to me.
of insanity or tomfuckery,
Oh, that's good, actually.
then social media
Tomfuckery.
platform devs will take a stand against both lolly-related material as well as the lolicons who are swimming around on social media.
He's doing one of these, like, Brian Mullins types of fucking videos where it's not quite a for or against thing. He's trying to do some weird pedantic boogie shit where he's, like, in the middle ground and he's like, well, but if you, like, stop, if the social media does something, you guys shouldn't do anything, but I don't know. It's, it just seems like sweeping. Well, we've seen some wild sweeping here today.
And that's a fact. So,
Alright, I'm alert.
I am G-EX of Darkfire Verum, host
Oh, of Darkfire Verum.
of Darkfire Verum.
So this is one of those, like, hey everybody, it's Claw from Deadwing Dark here, back at you with another vlog. One of those. That's cool. So what's this channel? G-EX, huh? Akuma Miko VT tries to harass me. My second statement against Trickster Discord Guild and Cinder's Hellhole Discord. G-Flash's opinion on the Selen Tatsuki drama and the potential aftermath of the drama. Darkfire Verum, G-Flash X destroys Prince Overkill in his statement. Oh boy. Someone got humiliated over here. Well, that sounds exciting. What happened?
Hello there, Falter XV. It is I, G-EX of Darkfire Verum. And it's come to my attention that you have been harassing members of my community, including one of my agents. And if that wasn't bad enough, you dare to call my channel empty. Based on what fact?
Empty? In what fashion? That's an esoteric insult. Well, I find your channel to be vacuous and front-loaded, frankly. I find your channel to be overindulgent and underperformed. Really, I think you need to step it up. You know, frankly.
Do you have of calling my channel empty when the last video you made was about Ringtail, a social media user?
A
who called you out
user?
on your bullshit and your problematic behavior that landed you, my friend, on a VTuber blacklist.
Oh, not the VTuber blacklist. There's so much going on. Wow. We're embedded in it.
And don't think
This guy doesn't seem like the type of person who should be involved in VTuber blacklists. This all seems like 12-year-old user gotcha life drama, but this is this is clearly Richard Stallman, the inventor of GNU Linux. So, like, I mean, yeah, we should show him some respect.
they or I, along with my
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Moore.
community, forgotten the shit you've done. Stealing people's artwork to make it as your own, to pass it off as your own, to be exact.
Dark Santa. I like that.
Abusing the copyright system through DMCA takedowns.
Well, that's no good.
Harassing people using alternative accounts or burner accounts on various social media platforms. Doxing individuals who don't agree with what you're saying or criticize you. And
Ooh, these mannerisms. The weird thing with the finger on the lips. Whatever that just was.
And
it's like a tisk.
Falsely getting people suspended off social media through false reporting, which on some social media platforms is a violation of the platform's policy, which could lead to legal trouble. You are not fooling anybody. You've not gotten better since 2022. No, my friend, you've gotten worse. And to make matters even worser than they are now, besides the things
even worser
that I just mentioned,
it's about to become
you
even
went
more
on
awkward.
My friend's Discord server, or had somebody who sympathizes and supports you go into my friend's Discord server, take screenshots of what people were saying in that server.
This man, you know, times have changed, right? People are living with their parents into their fucking 30s because the economy just sucks. You know? It happens. Life sucks. However, this guy really does look like he should have like a wife or a house or something, like a job, some kind of... This is just sad. I mean, this is, you know, it's one thing when you see the people, and it's like, you know, they're probably not going to make anything of their lives, right? They're like 20, dogs eating dogs 6. He could pull it around, but, you know, it might not happen. He has really turned it around with that last video. His last video is fucking great. It actually is. But, you know, this guy, it's a little, you know, Sonic Sega Gamer is 30, almost. But this guy looks like he might be in his 50s, nearly 60, potentially. Maybe really rough 40s with a beard, maybe, I guess. But older. To a point where I'm like, man, you're past the midlife crisis arc. You should, you know... You should really reevaluate yourself arguing about Discord server drama at this age. Like log off. Come on, man. What is this?
And post
Grandpa, please.
It up on your social media page, along with threatening them with Discord's safety and trust.
38. This guy, I guess the beard would do it. Like, you get gray and you get the big beard and it ages you. So I could see 38. Like I say, like a rough 40s. You know, 38 makes some sense. A pretty rough 38. I mean, even with the beard, that's... I guess he kind of looks like Red Letter Media Josh. So maybe, yeah. I guess I could see I could see 38. Sure. Even still, 38 is like, it's time to hang up the Discord antics. The fucking, like, you went into my friend's server and screenshotted me. Like, we're done with this now. You gotta get a mortgage or something. Come on, man.
I got news for you, Falter XV. Discord's safety and trust only works when there's actual evidence to be presented. All those reports that you're making on the social media user by the name of Nuppy is not going to work in your favor, buddy. I hate to tell you that.
It's all over.
Why?
It's all over, Lawbreaker.
Because the Discord devs and the Discord moderation team, they do a thorough search before implementing the proper punishment. In
the punishment compilation.
accordance with their terms of service.
I don't know if I trust Discord's terms of service necessarily. They've been closely tied to diaper furs and shit in the past, so yeah, I'm not, you know.
So by making
Come on now.
false reports against some of my fellow server mates,
Oh, I thought he was gonna say user again. I got so excited.
you open yourself up to having a potential legal trouble. Because if I'm not mistaken,
Do you think this guy has a degree at law firm? Do you think he does? Because, I mean, he talks about law stuff. Maybe he got a degree at law firm. You know, Masokis is a lawyer. The guy with the fucked up, you know, like the fucking, he puts his dishes in the bathtub and he cooked a toilet steak. That guy's a lawyer. So, it's I don't know about that, though. Like, I don't know if we have confirmation of that. You know, speaking of that, because, like, I think it's been confirmed, but, like, I feel like if we knew that he was a lawyer, we would be able to figure out what the fuck he looks like. We still don't know what that guy looks like. I don't think so. I've never seen a photo of his face. He's never been on camera, like, his face. So, I feel like if he was, like, a lawyer, you'd be able to find that information somehow, but I don't think it's ever happened. So I don't know. I call that into question a little bit, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't know.
using the report system on Discord, much like abusing the report system here on YouTube, can land you into a legal trouble with the platform developers. And
A legal trouble with the platform developers. Cool. So, what's going on most popular here? Emperor G-Flash-X encourages his loyal Veramites to follow Pandora Berengaria.
Greetings, my loyal Veramites.
As a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this.
Yeah, the way, it's the mannerisms, and, like, sometimes they'll say things like that, and it's just kind of sickening, you know? I don't know.
Tis your Emperor, G-Flashy-X, here to encourage you all, my loyal Veramites, to follow and support this V-tweeter, for she has shown remarkable courage.
Oh my God in heaven.
In the face of her enemies, who are engaging in both hateful conduct.
You know what, milady? Honestly, it's so inspiring to see a girl gamer, because honestly, I would probably be the one in the kitchen. So, let's frag some Charlies together! Yeah.
And abuse and harassment behavior. That is all for me to say. This is your Emperor.
I wouldn't associate Vincent Price with this. This is like some douchebag trying to do a medieval guy accent. Sleepy, if you're watching this, can you do this for all the NPCs in our campaign? That'd be great, thanks.
Flashy.
Hello, traveler. Welcome to the burial of heartless desires. You know, just do that for like everybody. Is that cool? That'd be awesome. Thanks.
Of Darkfire Verum.
Verum.
Logging off for now. Until the next video, my loyal Verum Knights. Stay frosty.
Oh my God, I get it.
And crush.
Crush?
Those who get in our way.
Oh. We're gonna kill people? Maybe it's like, you know, rap music. They don't really mean killing. It's all about the lyrics, you know? Maybe. So that was like a thirsty shout-out, I guess. We got Moemon Heart of Gold. So apparently this is a Lolicon Pokemon game. They like replaced all the Pokies with lollies instead. That's that's just marvelous. How about that? How about that? A Pokemon Unbound. I guess we should look at his party from this Moe thing. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what someone in chat said. It could be some retard. We're in Clanwood City. Alright. Huh? We got Velina. And it's like a... so there's no... there's no audio for this, so just let me, hang on. It's another one I should probably put on the soundboard, but you know, for whatever reason, I'm like, no, that's not necessary. Yeah. Just a little low. That's fine. That's fine. So we got like a creepy fucking, I guess it's a plant, child. I guess mischievous. All right, Belina. She can do a bunch of fucking shit. And here we got a samurai. Little girl, I guess. And she could do some fucking things too, I guess. They didn't change any. He didn't change any of the fucking names. Why would you not change the names? You got whatever this thing is. This is like, oh, I guess he did change the names because they're no longer. It's like Bellossom, Growlithe, Vulpix. So and now instead of Vulpix, it's Vulpinus. All right. Well, I guess that's what that is. All right, sure. Wow, great mod. Great fucking mod. Shinera. Selena. Right. And then you got this one. Okay. This one just slid into the room like, what's that? That's what strongly defiant this one is. Okay. Right. Well, that's a marvelous fucking video right there. I mean, that's exactly what you need from, that's exactly what you need from a video. Really, that's the perfect YouTube video. Especially how there's no sound and it's ominous and scary. Emperor G. Okay, well, these are all like very short. G-Flash makes a statement regarding the Holo Live EN server ban. Cross server ban. He got banned a year ago, and he's going to talk about it here. All right.
Good evening. Or good afternoon, my fellow Verumnites.
So this guy got banned from the VTuber community on Discord. I mean, you could... What would be scientifically the most annoying thing? Would it be like VTuber, like, Has-Been Hotel fan, Undertale Persona fan, and also on Discord? They'd have to also all be on Discord. Everyone mandatorily has to have pronouns in bio, or you get banned. There's a lot of good ideas here. We could really, it could be like a litmus test for just like, here's some people that are really cool. That's what I'll say.
Is I your emperor, G-Flash EX
George
here.
Lucas? Yeah.
And as to what I said in the community forums of my YouTube channel, this is a situation that can no longer be ignored. As some of you have already noticed or haven't noticed through my Facebook page, yes, it is true. I have been banned from 2, and I mean 2, unofficial fan servers.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Of two talent agencies with no apparent reason other than some kind of cross-platform or cross-server ban policy, which I remind you is not a way to go if you're thinking about expanding the fan server of a certain talent agency.
They probably want to expand it, but just not to include freaks like you.
That you want to be a part of, or you are a part of.
No apparent reason.
Basically, it happened yesterday.
Yeah, as someone who's like the admin of a Discord server with over 1,000 people, Yeah, that's what they literally all probably fucking think. I mean, literally probably, I know. But they all, I mean, you get some of them, they post on fucking Kiwi Farms or whatever, and they're just like, I got banned and there was no discernible reason. And it's like, oh, they were trying to, like, awkwardly shill their fat fetishist OnlyFans in people's DMs. Oh, that's cool. No apparent reason, though, you know. You get some of that. So, you know, they always think that there's no reason, I would say. Maybe not always, but, like, a lot of the time. A lot of the time.
When I
pretty much every time we've ever encountered someone that's been banned after the fact, it's been I didn't do anything wrong, you're all gay. Basically, that's almost verbatim for some of them.
to join the fan server of a graduated Niji-sanji EN talent by the name of Nina Kosaka.
Rukia Kuchiki?
Some of you may know her as the unofficial fox mom of Niji-sanji's Etheria branch, the third wave, to be.
Etheria? Is this guy also? Oh, that's gotta be in part of it, right? So he needs to break out into like a fucking community that also includes Has-Been and Undertale and Persona, but it's crypto, a fucking VTuber Discord. Oh, baby. Oh, that's awful. I love it.
Exact.
I love it.
When I brought this up in the Niji-sanji EN fan Discord server, I woke up this morning to find out that I was banned from the server.
Hey,
Reason?
Almighty Loli, this guy was praying to you earlier. This guy, there was a part earlier where he was specifically praying to the lowly Jesus, the lowly Lord Almighty. Well, probably. I mean, he did a prayer thing with his hands, and he was talking about lowly. So I attributed that to, you know, shouting out your channel.
Cross-platform ban.
Hell yeah! For no discernible reason.
For what? I get banned off of that fan server?
I hate that my hairline looks like his.
Because I can't get access because I was banned from Nina Kosaka,
Cheeky?
fan server, even though I haven't been in that
Damn,
server.
straight to hell? Oh.
Coincidence? No. Flat out bigotry.
Oh, I'm weeping for the Discord bigotry, everybody. You know, you hear a lot about the gays these days, and those blacks too, but never the lolicon Discord users. You know, frankly, the Holocaust ain't got shit on this situation. All right.
See, these fan chords, as they're now called, or they probably been called fan chords. I have no idea. I haven't been around Discord long enough.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you got into that naturally, buddy. Don't worry.
Are trouble. They're not only trouble for the people who follow these agency talents that are employed by certain agencies, but it also damages the reputation of the talents.
Bro, what is Brub fucking waffling about? He's talking about, like, the talent agencies and some stupid shit. You got banned for saying the N-word, Johnny. What the fuck's going on here? I mean, I don't know why you got banned, but it was probably some fucking reason. There was probably a reason, and he's trying to make it into, like, this is gonna be a PR disaster! I hope someone gets fired for this blunder!
Who are busting their ass at a certain time for hours upon hours, trying to entertain you, the viewers. The ones who won't...
He sounds nothing like Nintendo Capri's son, unless his voice changed. That guy used to talk like this! Like he was a fucking Sesame Street character. It was great.
Who are...
Or Everybody Loves Raymond.
Behind I don't
Which is that guy's legal name?
know, some kind of names that don't make sense to me. But the point is,
This guy is not very good at explaining himself. Whatever he's trying to tell us has not come through in the least. Whatever he's trying to explain, I'm not getting it. I'm not picking up on what's happening. So good for him.
it's troubling. It damages the talent's reputation, and it also damages the agency's reputation, to the point where the agency will take notice.
Confound this
And if
lazy
it
game!
continues, if this toxicity continues, the companies, the parent companies like Covercore or Any Color, will step in.
The parent companies are gonna step in because he got banned off the Discord. Now, I haven't brought this one out in a while, but this is like what keeps me going as a streamer or whatever, is watching a video like this and just the idea of, imagine, like, I know it's so common to be like, imagine blah blah blah, but imagine you are in this man's brain. You're in a brain that has fabricated the idea that your Discord ban is going to, like, fucking start a revolution that brings down the VR chat titans. Not VR chat, the other one, VTube. The VTube titans from within. And you're gonna start, like, some kind of VTuber Niji-sanji insurrection or something. And like, just legitimately, do you think that this individual's, when he looks at the sky, does his sky look the same as ours? Is it like green? Does he see the colors differently? Is everything in his world fucking, like, what's different? It seems like it would be a very different fucking time. In my opinion, if I was to live in this, if I had thoughts that worked out that way, like, man, that has to be a fucking existence. Wow. And that's what keeps me going, is just the simple thought of, like, legitimately, fucking imagine just having that thought. I know, it's not even that crazy. It's not the craziest thing we've ever seen, but it's just so profoundly out there. This, oh yeah, I got banned. I got banned because I was being a fucking weirdo on a Discord server, probably. Or it was like a mistake or whatever. And for whatever reason, that's going to lead to an uprising. We will not stand for this. The gamers will rise up, and he believes this. Or he's playing a character, I guess. Maybe this is a character. Maybe this is his Francis.
And they will demand that the server owners of these fan court
the sun
servers
is an onion, exactly.
to take down their
The sun is a light bulb, the candle's a treat.
fan court server,
Oh my god, shut up.
or they will immediately, if it gets too high level of toxicity, they will
Toxicity.
no doubtly send a message to the Discord developers, and they will be forced to take action against the fan courts. Because this level of
Who's gonna be
toxicity
laughing then?
to these fan servers that's coming from these fan servers, it's not okay. I've seen their counterparts on Facebook. More
Man, this guy fucking sucks. It's like he says, he's one of these fucking people that says, like, almost nothing with as many words possible. Oh no, he was playing an SMT game. Oh, it's all over. Why would you even play this one? He's not a Persona fan, he plays the one SMT game where they're not fucking in high school or some stupid shit. He plays the SMT game that's basically The Thing in space. That's cool. Well, I guess it's not in space. It's in, like, negative Antarctica or something. I don't know. Alright, well, that's this guy. Interesting individual. I'm sure there's more to see and hear from him. At this point in time, I'm good. Let's see here. German Ulililia. You know, someone was interested in this one earlier. I'll have to, hang on. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it easily here. See if I can find it easily here. We got a Skibbity toilet rat. Oh. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, but hang on. We got a Harman video. That might be fun. That might be fun. Alright, I'm not finding it. Hang on. Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, eat shit. Alright. Okay. It's probably in like a live stream, it looks like. Yeah. So this is a clip from just about 9 hours into a almost 11-hour stream from the Synthetic Man channel. And here he is. He's going to say something apparently that's going to be quite interesting. Apparently. You know, it's on the list, so we'll see what happens.
I don't really feel that tired. I mean, I do feel like drunk tired in the sense that I can barely keep my eyes open, but in terms of like going to sleep tired, not really, no. Not really. You'd think I would be more tired than I am.
What's that round thing?
My experience with seeing women's cruelty, what made me food a pill. Bro, I don't even know. It definitely is some kind of weird psychological damage. Because it's like, it weirdly also combines with my strange fascination with eugenics.
Is the sun even a thing in this guy's world? Do we even have a sun? Do we live in a negative zone? Do we live in the fucking Schwarzwald from SMT's Strange Journey? What's this world like? Eugenics, a couple degrees of separation apart from Fuda. Fuda loving eugenicist, Synthetic Man.
Because the idea of Fuda is some kind of like alternative Ubermensch being also
Movie
like
Bob
sort
moment.
of ties into the fetish. Because typically how Fuda are depicted is some kind of like superior mix of the sexes, which is just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. That's why I always make I always get really annoyed when people try and confuse it with trannies, because trannies is almost like the opposite of Fuda, where trannies are like an inferior.
Well, you see, Fuda is okay because I like it, and you know, the other one, yeah, that's not okay.
Inferior version of both, because it's a man pretending to be a woman, whereas Fuda is like some.
Well, Fuda's a woman pretending to be a man, and they don't make transgender versions of that, so. There's never been a trans man before, so that's, thank God he can, you know, he can jerk off to this.
Kind of weird magical or like biologically engineered super being that is like the best.
Someone just called him Fudahar. Oh no, it's so over.
Traits of women while also having like a penis and usually also a vagina. I don't know, man. It doesn't have to make sense.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's hard to say.
It's not real. But it definitely is some kind of weird. There literally are just bugs. Dude, Toriyama, what the fuck, man? Oh, dude.
Is this?
I'm not sure he was super invested in the Sand.
Is this the Sandland game? Yeah, I guess it is.
I want to read Sandland now to know if this like butchered the story.
It's probably just silly and you're a retard, and it's fine.
Irritating demons off the...
It's like, has this guy ever seen Tokusatsu or anything? He's like looking at a weirdo bug man and he's like, this is stupid, it's cringe. Come on, man. I like a good weirdo bug man. Look at this fucking creature. Look at this. Well, look at that guy, first of all. I like him. But then look at this guy. I kind of want to play this Sandland game. I know it's based on a comic. Or a manga, sorry. But this looks pretty fucking neat.
Weird. There literally are Sandland now to know if this like butchered the story.
Well, I mean, I think that's probably it for the Fudahar. You know, just a little clip about him talking about Fuda and how it closely ties to his interest in eugenics, or what was it, love of eugenics? Something like that. Yeah, let's see here. We got some more time here. I got at least another hour, probably. Maybe two. We got some time. We got one that's marked here as, how is the camera drunk? And I like the sound of that. You know, it's not a priority or anything, but What's this?
Lady J Ghoul and I just pulled this one out the vault. We're gonna check this one out.
Wow, it is. It is.
Tonight, I guess.
It's like the
crack it open.
Beer goggles filter from like GTA 4.
We'll see if it's really worth $20. Nah, I'm just playing. Lady J Ghoul and I just pulled this one out the vault.
I love these fucking people, you know, in the comments. Just nice. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Oh. All right. Well, awesome. The camera was in fact drunk in that one. I like it. Let's see. Subway logo bloopers. This could have been made literally 17 years ago. Straight up angry gamer. Ooh. I like the sound of that. Oh, hell yeah! Now, wait, is this... No, hang on. Is this real? No, hang on. Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. It is. It is. He really does have several episodes of this. Wow. Oh, hell yeah. Well, this is Mad Video Gamer episode 69, everyone, from Cinema Storms here. The fuck? Oh, boy.
Fuck? Then learn.
Oh, is this like an experimental edited by AI type of video? What's going on with this editing? It's stinky. Oh, this isn't good, chat. We got the lovely distinction of this. It's not one of those videos that's just, you know, I like dino action kind of video with like terrible... Well, it probably is that, but it's got editing. You know, like, it's got some editing. But it seems to be really bad editing so far. Really weirdly jumpy intro. I couldn't get a fix on anything that was really happening. All the cuts were really fast. It was like watching a Taken movie. Mad Video Gamer. It's RGB, yeah.
Alright, get ready for some wild...
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Guest starring Soup Noodles, everybody. I had no reason to get up, really. I just thought that would be a good moment to just pause on for a moment. I just look at this. What an excellent frame to start the video on. I mean, it's not the start, but like post-intro, start the video. This is amazing. It's amazing. I'm in love with this already. This is fantastic. I hope this is a genuine attempt to do something, but if it's a parody even, it's really good so far.
Wet Wave Action. We are going to do a game review on Wave Race 64. Here we go. Okay, I like how it starts out. The music, the intro.
I like the way the channel doesn't say like the video doesn't say what the game is. Typically you'd have like AVGN, Castlevania, or whatever. But this is just kind of Mad Video Gamer episode nice. But I guess we're talking about Wave Race. You know, we made her wet, so it's time to fucking slip and slide, brothers. Oh, by the way, I came back with a lovely beverage. I was at a local corner store the other day. I found Reese peanut butter. Don't buy it. It's just normal peanut butter. They charge you $6 for it. But then I also found a fucking energy drink that is flavored based on the Berry Blast Ring Pop. which just sounds tremendous. That's just tremendous. This is the Rise Fuel energy drink. Unfortunately with 0 sugar, but it's got 200 milligrams of choline. So all the chomo energy that you could that you could get is in here. Well, it's probably gonna be, you know, I like me a good berry blast ring pop, so yeah. It's fine. I mean, it's a berry flavored thing. It's not like I'm fucking seizing over here, but it's you know, I wouldn't necessarily say it tastes like those. I guess a little bit. Kind of loses the bite when you're not, you know, when you don't have the actual stupid ring that you wear and you fucking suck on the pop and you get like shit all over your fucking hand. Like that's the whole experience. It doesn't really work so well when it's in a can. It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate. But it's fine. It's a 6.5. You know, I give it like a 6.5. So that's the hang on. So that's my review for Fuel Rise Ring Pop Berry Blast flavor, and I give it a 6.5. And I didn't like it that much, but it was okay. And I like Chris Pratt. All right, let's get this going here.
Narration for the announcer. He says Wave Race, and the transition is awesome, with the flash on your screen showing Wave Race with 64 in the middle. Of course, when you press start, basically you get all these options. Championship.
I like this sort of echo he has on his voice. He's got like a weird reverb going on.
Time trial, stunt.
It's like he's in like a bit of a big, maybe he's just in like a weird like studio room or something.
Mode 2P versus, I guess, 1 player, and options. You click on championship and there's 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and expert. Normal. Okay, JC, what's the name of the video? Please tell me the name. I'll watch the Godzilla video. I'm not opposed, but you know, I'll open it now. It did seem interesting. I think maybe I have it saved. I might already have it saved. We aren't gonna stop watching Mad Gamer. He's not mad yet, by the way. Where's the mad? He's not like angry at all. I might have it saved already, but like, what's it fucking called? I'll find it. You fucking tell me what it's called, bitch. You won't. No balls. The first one.
Fuck you.
Hard and expert.
Firewood Media. All right.
Warm up is where you're getting.
All right, hang on. Firewood Media. Let's find this fucking thing. Let's fucking shoot this thing. All right. Ooh, 3.5 hour modular video about Saturn RPGs. Why, yes, indeed. All right. Firewood Media. Godzilla. So what the fuck did he seems to have multiple videos about Godzilla. The worst kaiju film you haven't seen. Godzilla. Oh, the Godzilla Degenerates. There's a guy with groomer over his eyes. Oh boy. There's a Soy Jack Godzilla. Oh hell. Hell yeah, I like that. That's good. It's from 3 weeks ago. This took off. The rest of his channel gets like 1,000 views. This one's got 82,000. You talk about a groomer. No one gives a shit about Godzilla. They want Godzilla They want Groomzilla. That's what they want. And no one cares about Bridezilla. They want Groomzilla. That's what it's all about. So, let's see here. We'll go back to the Mad Video Gamer episode 9. For now, we will return to Mad Video Gamer, but in a little while we will look at that. I have it open in another tab. So what's fucking going on here? He's got the footage is all fucked up, and his voice is fucked up, and it kind of has the effect of like the T-Dub Mario rap. That's what the audio sounds like to me.
hard and expert.
But it's like not that at all. But like it kind of it bounces off of me that same way.
You have to earn those.
You know, I wonder if I can just let me find it. Hang on. Hang on, wait. Perfect.
Warm-up is where you're getting ready to get used to the controls when you do the race. Okay, when you get to the character selection screen, you can choose many different jet skis of all different colors.
You can choose
it
jet skis.
In the top middle of your screen, watercraft select.
Cheese with a
A to
big
enter,
cheese.
B to go back. You also see a green box board that's highlighted, which lets you know that's the water ski you
Am I
select
crazy?
in that box.
Like, am I crazy or does this have a T-dub vibe? I don't know. It's not a review. He's not angry. He's the mad video gamer, but he's not mad at this point. He's just kind of chilling, playing fucking Wave Race. I don't know if he doesn't want to wake his mom or what the deal is, what's going on there, but he's just chilling. He's playing Wave Race. It's no big deal. You know, it's fine.
Then you'll notice on the
Does he get angrier?
right bottom corner, you see a video every time you move the cursor.
This fucking this berry drink is weird. I just got a sip of it that had like a completely different flavor. It was sharp. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what that even means, but it was.
Across different
The kind of neutral gamer.
those jet skis.
I guess this is like the classic like DSP original videos, like pointing the camera at the screen. We can't shit on DSP for that because he was the king of doing that back in the day. Everyone tried doing that. All the shitty, he was the king of shit mountain. You know, he was the great mighty Pooh back in the day because everybody who tried doing a shitty camera LP paled in comparison, frankly, to how DSP did his. His were the best. They weren't. That wasn't ideal. Like, but he was the best at doing it, probably. This is bad though. Like, it's all skewed and it's out of focus, and there's like a weird blur. I think it's on purpose.
Then after you pick,
he's got this fucking like reverb on his voice.
Your character, you select
the average
your
video game
watercraft
nerd
settings, normal or custom. I guess I'll choose normal. Press start.
Yeah, this stream needs more Fuda, frankly.
Dolphin Park.
Are the dolphins Fudas?
Even having the one.
Why is he loud?
The narration.
Yeah, we're gonna speed it up. I'm gonna
think
speed
it's
it up.
Awesome. It makes you feel like you're in a race.
It's amazing.
Okay, here we go. Now we're
Yeah, fuck speeding it up though. Fuck knocking, kick the door. Is the whole video just this?
Ooh, I went right
Yeah,
through
it
that.
is literally just him like play. Okay, does he get angry?
Okay, here we go. Final lap.
Final lap.
All right, here we go.
Hey, don't
Come
get
on.
mad
Go.
or anything.
I think we're in good shape here. I think we're gonna make it.
Don't be the
We're gonna
mad.
make it. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Miss Louie? Shit.
Is like, are you fucking kidding me? Does that count as mad video gamer? I think we're all a little cuckoo bananas if that's the case, friend.
There's another one. What the fuck?
This game is mildly obtuse.
I'm gonna fuck this up.
It's like I can kind of see what they were thinking.
Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're almost in the fish line. Almost there.
Yeah,
Almost
Boogie's
there.
dead.
All right,
Press
here we go.
S.
And that's it. Are you fucking kidding me? I got third. Well, let's see what the points say.
Yeah, this fucking sucks. You know, usually when the chat's like, "This is boring, move on," I'm like, come on, give it a chance." But no, this is kind of fucking AIDS. What is this channel? This is terrible. The mad video gamer. You know, he's on camera over here. What's he up to? The video had the fucking intro had promise. You know, he's not even on camera until the very end. What's this penis music? Come on. What the fuck is this? He's on for like 1 frame.
Okay, so we get the game.
Oh, I'm done with this fucking shit. Fuck this. Now we're moving on to Godzilla Degenerates, everybody. It's time to groom, everybody. Let's fucking do it.
So yeah, these are NECA figures. They're well sculpted.
So this is from Firewood Media. Now I'm so excited because like we see a lot of videos. If you're new to the channel, sometimes we see videos. We tend to see a lot of videos that are like these sort of groomer call-out things, and most of the time it's kind of fucking nonsense. It'll be like, I was groomed and it was fucking 9 years ago and I was 12 and she was 14 and I felt groomed, and it's like, it's just nonsense, you know. But sometimes sometimes it can be a thing. So let's see what happens. This seems to be several different Godzilla degenerates. I like the way it's got the Turkey Tom style title, but it doesn't have the, I don't know if I showed this, but it doesn't have the, I guess it kind of has the Turkey Tom style, you know, thumbnail too. It's just the face, that the bodies on the side are like the the Soy Jack Godzilla and this fellow over here. Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
So yeah, these are NECA figures. They're well sculpted, they're decently painted, have a great range of articulation.
Spinozilla Saurian created his YouTube channel on August 2nd, 2016.
Thank God that's not the video that we're listening to. You start it with that, and I'm like, oh God, is it going to be 17 minutes of this? Oh boy. Spider figures, Spider NECA figures. No, we don't need that. We need a guy who could fucking talk. Thank you.
At first, his uploads were a bit sporadic, with the occasional meme or Godzilla stop-motion video popping up every now and then. But it wasn't until March 2021 that he really found his niche, diving into the world of Godzilla toy reviews. His video, I Review Every NECA Godzilla Figure, has racked up an impressive...
I've got one of those. I think I have two of those, actually. I think it might have been Shin Godzilla and, like Godzilla... No, it's like Godzilla 2000 and, original Goji. I think it's like this one or this one. It's one of these scummy looking ones where he looks like a Super Mario Brothers Goomba from the original live-action movie.
4 million views, still holding strong as his most popular upload on YouTube. Spinozilla's About section on YouTube reads the following. I'm just a dinosaur on the internet that likes to review figures and VTubing.
Oh God, not the fucking VTubing again!
No, is absolutely not for children. If you're a child under the age of 18, I will call your parents and have them take away your Fortnite privileges. Do not re-upload my content. I post what I want, not what others want. Now, on the surface, it would appear that Spinozilla is just your average Godzilla toy reviewer.
Yeah.
When looking at his channel, you really wouldn't find anything out of the ordinary. Once you head on over to the hellscape that is twitter.com, you'll see an entirely different side of Spinozilla. When he's not screaming into the void about his hatred for trans people or died of Spinozilla. When he's not screaming into...
So these are the words of Spinozilla Saurian here. Let's just, hang on, I need to set the scene here properly. It's a shame, this is a very nice soundtrack, but I always like to use it to just do terrible things. Just do a little bit of, So this is something that I'd like to address since I haven't used this app in a while. And believe me, I don't like being here either, but I kind of want to see what's been going on and promote some stuff. I don't fucking know. This thread is going to be pretty long, so strap yourself in. I like when they know how many fucking posts it's going to be. That's great. They've counted. That's so good.
When he's not screaming
Back
into
between
the void...
2018 and 2020, I said some pretty nasty things towards gay, bi, and lesbian people. I've come back to say that I don't hold those opinions anymore. If you're gay, that's fine as long as it's not for me. However, I don't want people to force their beliefs onto me.
About his hatred for trans people or just flat out...
Okay, well, there's no hatred here so far. I brought out the music and everything. It's not really so bad so far. Oh, okay, we really cut off right before that starts. That's too... We can't show that. That's not good. You're not allowed to show transphobia, so alright. So I guess we just have to assume that it's hatred, I guess. Alright. Well, alright.
People or just flat out harassing various He's not screaming into the void about his hatred for trans people or just flat...
Hatred. We got hatred here. Multiple genders. I know people can. Okay, well, it's not so bad. I mean, he doesn't support. It's not really hatred, is it? At this point, it's just kind of like neutral, not support. I guess it's not. You know, it's not what you'd probably prefer, but it's like it's not really hatred so far. I don't know. It might be bad. Who knows? But I brought out the music, and it's not really music worthy.
Just flat out harassing various VTubers by spamming their replies. Spinozilla was caught actively liking and viewing lolly content.
The lolly content.
People have thrown around accusations of Spino.
You know, fuck these tails, by the way. They really suck to get on the goddamn thing. I've got one of these fuckers, and I'm not even putting the tail back on. Fuck that. It's like you gotta soak it in hot water, and I got one hand. It like hurts to fucking hold the thing. It sucks. It just sucks.
Zilla being racist and homophobic, with his TikTok page being the main source.
Oh, hell
of this.
yeah.
PSA, if you see someone with a multicolored flag in their room or in their profile picture or have pronouns in their bio,
I'm gonna listen to this guy tell me about the pronoun bios.
run, because that's pretty freaking gay.
Yeah, alligator man.
That being said, a lot of the videos I've seen like to put more
T-posing?
emphasis on the VTuber harassment and on the racism and transphobia allegations rather than the pedo accusations, the latter of which I consider to be the most serious. For those of you fortunate enough to not know what lolly is, it's sexually explicit drawings
Really fucking doing this now?
of children. Spinozilla clearly has a thing for Gwen Stacy from the Spider-Verse movies, who is 15 years old in the first film and 16 years old in the second film. There are other characters from franchises that he also enjoys, but I don't want to get too into this.
I mean, you know, we just did the video about Sonic Sega Gamer. You know, Devil's Advocate, there are a lot of fucking, like, people that do, like, cosplay for that, right? I mean, I don't know if that necessarily... Was he grooming people? Someone in the video's a groomer. I'm gonna put this a little faster. Someone was a groomer.
It's
apparently
pretty disgusting. I'm fairly certain that I'll get some real comments defending this, and honestly, if you are one of those people, then you need your hard drives checked.
Yeah, this is a great little guy. I got this one because he's got like some red and some green.
These are fictional characters, but at the end of the day, they are designed to resemble children. This content can contribute to the normalization of viewing children in a sexual
Look at his fucking skibbity ass face. I love him.
Context, which is dangerous and can desensitize individuals to real-world child exploitation and abuse. Not to mention the consumption of this specific type of content will inevitably lead to reinforcing harmful fantasies and behaviors, increasing the risk of acting out in ways that harm real children. Creeps like Spinozilla do not belong in this fandom, and it's shocking that he still has a consistent presence here on this platform. A very sizable portion of the Godzilla fandom is made up of children. Whether you like it or not, that's just the truth. And I think that allowing people like this in the community
We are all a bunch of fucking man babies. You know, guys.
All of us are autistic.
You know, and a lot of us are
probably A minor.
So, you know, you gotta keep it kosher here.
a very dangerous precedent. Back in the day, 2009 Mechagodzilla...
Yeah, this is, I don't know. It's not... You probably don't do that, I guess. It's like red flags. I don't know if it's necessarily. It depends on how much was going on. I mean, if it was just like Gwen Stacy and like, if it's like one character design or something that he likes, you know. I know I just did the SSG waifu video and it was like a completely different thing, but it's like, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's, I mean, it could. It's not good. It's red flags, but, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good first one to start on. Sure. Maybe this next one's gonna be worse.
Godzilla or Yagamimi made some really awesome Godzilla animations. They had a great reputation with the Godzilla fandom and was a well-respected artist and content creator. Currently, his channel is sitting at a little under 40,000 subscribers, with his series, Godzilla Bonds of Blood, being extremely successful.
Well, this looks pretty alright.
One of the installments in that series, episode 4DX, is currently at 250,000 views. You would think that this person would be a pillar of the community, but that really isn't the case anymore. 2009 Mechagodzilla announced in 2022 that they would be taking a break from the internet and posted the following. I know you're all confused about my sudden leave. I need to more or less leave the internet to better myself as a person. Nobody is perfect, but I have problems and I'm willing to admit that. Someone is probably going to come out soon outing me and canceling me for bad things. Some of it might be true, some of it might be false. I'll admit what I have to admit here, and whatever gets said about me, take it with a grain of salt. Hell, take the entire salt shaker. Please do not go to anyone mentioned or alluded to in this post or anyone associated with me in general. I'm not the bad guy here. Anything that happens should fall on me and me alone. A Google Doc would then...
You start out your whole, like you try to do it preemptively. Is that your play? I don't know if that looks better. I think he thought that looked better. I don't think it looks better.
And be released by AHEDgeman, 2009 Mechagodzilla's ex-girlfriend, where they would allege that 2009
was AHEDgeman BIPOC?
Mechagodzilla was abusive, both physically and emotionally to her. One incident in the document described a recording session for Godzilla Bonds of Blood, where 2009 Mechagodzilla kept dry-firing a pellet gun at AHEDgeman and acted like an absolute child. For anyone that's never fired a pellet gun before, these things can actually hurt someone, even if it isn't loaded. If you shoot them at a close proximity, a burst of air comes out, and as a kid, my brother and I would go up to wasps and yellow jackets and blow them apart with these things. So they can absolutely harm a person, and according...
Wait, hang on. He wanted to take my airsoft pellet rifle with us. There were no pellets in it, thankfully. Okay, so there... Wait, so there's no actual... Wait, hang on. He's talking about how this fucking thing apparently, like, could hurt people if they shoot them with pellets. Apparently there's no fucking pellets in the gun. So all this person's complaining about is that a... What the fuck is happening? Oh, this is gonna be one of those videos, isn't it? I really thought this would be better. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know, but this is like, you're telling me that he shot a gun and like that those pellets could hurt people. No, they can't if there's none, if there aren't any, you know, and it... Like, what, there was a blast of air? My ear was ringing. Well, fucking... Is this what we're doing? Okay.
To AHEDgeman, he fired the gun off right in her ear, which caused temporary hearing loss. There were also allegations of racism, but...
A blast of air hit me! Oh no!
Apparently, 2009...
It didn't even hit them! It was near them! It caused them hearing damage.
Godzilla would also draw not safe for work art of the two main characters from his series Godzilla Bonds of Blood. Now, if you don't know anything about this series, then this might not seem too bad, but it's important to remember that the main characters in this series are minors.
Bro. This is great, because I just did that, like, SSG video, and I was like, you know, as hard as I go, it's like, I do realize that, like, yeah, it is, like, it is fiction. There is an element where it's not... Unless it is like Shadman art, you know, there's a layer where it can be like, okay, well, I can see where this is, but this is a scenario of like, you really were looking at these fucking hell monstrosities and I guess, what is the fucking age of consent of, what do you mean minor? It's a kaiju! I guess it's like newly birthed or something, maybe. I gotta be real. I don't fucking care. What the fuck? Yeah, it's pretty weird. People are into a lot of weird shit. Does it get worse than this?
Underage. While researching this video, I tried to get...
Did he shoot some air at the underage kaijus?
...access to the Google Doc, but it was privated. I found this to be really odd, and I kept digging, only to discover that 2009 Mechagodzilla's ex, AHEDgeman, the same person who created the first document, took it down. Really quick, big thank you to the YouTube channel Eric
Was
Zilla,
the kaiju freshly 18?
1999, for his video on the matter, which is one of the few places where certain pieces of this Google Doc are still archived. Link to that video down below in the description. Now, AHEDgeman...
Human character, not kaiju. Okay, well, why are we seeing... Alright, then. Well, why are we seeing footage of these fucking, like, skibbity monsters? What was that? Show me the fucking character. I'm not gonna go look and research this shit. You're showing me the video, fucking Firecock Media. You're showing me the video. It's Firewood Media, that's the channel. Real credit the creators. But, you know, you're showing me the stuff. You could show me the characters that he's, like, making porn of. If it's human characters... Okay then. Okay then. I mean, I'll take JC's word for it, I guess. He seems to be the one that's pushing for this. I just don't see how okay, maybe it's a bad video, but this is maybe something. I don't know.
2009 Mechagodzilla's ex released the following as part of a statement on December 16th, 2023.
So it wasn't kaijus. It wasn't kaijus then. Alright, that is weird then. You're making porn of, like, your own, not only underage, but your own characters. I feel like that's an element where it's like super narcissism or something. It just adds a whole extra, like, difficulty modifier. bonus hard mode pedophilia. You
that
know.
are true in the doc is the conflict within the group and the online drama. The things that are false are the accusations of predatory behavior, questionable inappropriate content, and racism. We eventually decided to disable the doc to lessen the spread of these claims.
Oh, false accusations of predatory behavior. Where was that? Which part was? Maybe I passed over that. But is the inappropriate content? Which part of this is blowing an airsoft gun near someone with no pellets in it? Which part of this is because that was one of the complaints.
I was forced to fetch anything that looked slightly bad to slander her. I begged repeatedly for the existence of this doc to be dropped. I wanted nothing to do with it. I wanted to move on and better my own problems. The doc was being relentlessly pushed to be public. It made things worse for my...
He says he's seen it. JC's the man. JC understands. So, I mean, he seems to know. I guess. I mean, this video, I think, is not... I don't think they're sending their best. Because, like, what... It's not convincing me so far. It's telling me that there are accusations. And, like, that... It's kind of telling me what's going on, but it's not showing me anything to back it up. So apparently the characters he's talking about lewdly. He's getting art of they're his characters. They are humans, apparently, but we don't see that. And now we're getting these accusations, and we're not seeing that. What we did see was airsoft gun hit me. He was the guy talking. The guy was talking about how the pellets can hurt people, and the fucking thing says. There was no pellets in the gun at the time, but it was loud. I'm just saying, so far this is not, like, the best video.
Mental well-being that I couldn't escape the situation. The situation that was initially my problem, not theirs. Nowadays, 2009 Mechagodzilla is still inactive on YouTube. Their most recent upload was 6 months ago, but it was just a re-upload of a video from Patreon. Beyond that, their Twitter is gone, and they seem to have entirely left the internet. Despite the recent statement from APOC, 2009 Mechagodzilla still carries a reputation of being a racist abuser. Whether or not that label is entirely deserved...
He said without pellets it could hurt? Maybe I misheard. I really don't feel like it could, though, that much. Like, air to the face, I guess. That's... Really? Okay. Alright, maybe he said that. Fair. But would that really hurt people? Is that really a fair complaint against someone? Like, you shot air near me. It wasn't even at them! It was near them! I guess the idea they might have shot it near... I guess... I guess. Don't do that next time, I guess. I like the background visuals are mostly just a bunch of weird Godzillas. That's great.
It's up to you. I think the reason a lot of these allegations have stuck around is because the more recent provided statement hardly gave any evidence disproving the allegations. The unfortunate thing is, with the internet, once that information is out there, it will never go away. Godzilla Fan 2024 Productions 2.
Look at this motherfucker. I think this might be the pay dirt. I got big fucking hopes for this guy.
2.0 is less of a Godzilla content creator and more of a Godzilla lolcow. His videos can hardly even qualify as videos. His most popular upload was Godzilla 2016 / Shin Godzilla.
So now, what is his channel?
Or Productions 2 is out there.
Of course, Productions in channel name.
It will never go away. Godzilla Fan 2020.
Godzilla Fan 20. Let's see. Let's find him. Let's see what we find. Godzilla Fan 2024. That's a great name. Simple, to the point, beautiful. 38,000 subs. Oh, he's a Thomas guy, too. And he's got a side channel for vlogs and gaming. Hell yeah. He's got some kind of fucking South Park videos. I gotta be honest, the channel doesn't look like it would be that entertaining. It's just like stupid fucking Thomas bullshit. It's the kind of shit you see a lot of. It's the kind of shit you see a lot of. It's just user content. This is some serious user content. So this is a Godzilla user that we've been clued in on here, who for some reason has nearly 40,000 subs. Apparently the bar for entry on this shit is real low. Yeah, Godzilla stuff. There's Thomas. There's lots of great stuff here. Great content. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's just the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so typical user, you know, it's the type of user we would watch for a minute and then blow past and not think twice about.
For Productions 2.0.
But that's fine. That could be an interesting person behind the scenes, though.
.0 is less of a Godzilla content creator and more of a Godzilla
No
locale.
wiggles.
His videos can hardly even qualify as videos. His most popular upload was Godzilla 2016 / Shin Godzilla Sings Monster, which...
Rise of the New Storm King. Let me take a look. Hang on. What is that? 67? What is it 67? Number 74. Sam I Am turns evil in this Pooh's Adventures style thing. There's a ... there. Sure, we can take a look at that next. I'll open this one. It's a playlist, so it's going to be another 78 fucking part, like Harry Potter Sims series or something. This is awesome. It's amazing.
Was a screen recording of a slideshow in Power Director. The content itself is a slowed-down recording of the song Monster by Skillet, with stolen fan art and low-quality screen grabs from Shin Godzilla playing over it. When he isn't making slideshows, he's putting out wonderful content like this.
Alright, so we got the good guys from Godzilla. Right here, the Vinny Christian's brother.
Where's this content? I couldn't see this on his fucking channel. I didn't see any of this.
And? No, I have the Rodan 2018. Please tell me in the comments which Rodan should I get? NECA or Monster Series?
Wait, hang on. Let me look at the vlog channel, because he had a vlog channel. Maybe there's some fucking gold on the vlog channel. Let's see here. Godzilla does vlogs and gaming. He's got 25 videos. He reacts in one. Godzilla sees snow for the first time. I mean, none of these are, like, substantial, and nothing looks all that interesting. They're all pretty short. It's like weird react bullshit. It's not the most interesting. I don't think there's anything there, but that's fine. Just because someone is, like, you know, their content is a little boring doesn't mean they aren't maybe a weird user. So what's going on here?
Please let me know so I can decide which version of
He's fucking I don't see a video like this, but he's playing with toys like Game Dude, and it remains to be seen how rude he is.
I want.
Different channel?
Here's the like a 54.
There's no way there's a different Godzilla dude. No, that's impossible. What are you, Godzilla fan? Whatever his name fucking is. Godzilla. Hang on. Godzilla fan 2028 is the actual app on this guy's thing. Well, this guy's got fucking 40,000. Oh. Oh, dude, there's like a bunch of Godzilla fans. What the fuck? I mean, like, Godzilla fan 2024 specifically. Hang on. Okay, well, it's not this guy. I don't think it's that guy. He's got one video. This is a child. This is another fucking user. And it's a child, probably. It looks like a child. Godzilla fan 2024. This is another user child. Probably. It's like stupid memes. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not finding it. Maybe the channel's gone. The main Godzilla fan 2024 doesn't look like it has anything of interest like this. I mean, this is from a few weeks ago. Maybe these thumbnails are misleading. There might be something going on in the video that's, like, entertaining, but in the thumbnail it's just like a still from cars. There's not much going. I don't think it's this. It can't be this channel. Maybe it is a different guy.
I know 54
Wait,
is bad.
but he had productions in the title, didn't he? He had productions in the title. Godzilla Fan 2024 Productions. Oh. Oh. This might be. Oh. So we got this individual called Gabester TV. And I guess he has some of these uploads. He's got some, like, re-uploads of this guy. He's got the apology video from Godzilla Fan 2024. We could look at that. I think Godzilla Fan 2024 Productions scrubbed all of his content. I think the guy we're looking for is no longer... He's an elusive user at this point. He joins the ranks. But there are some re-uploads that might be interesting. So this could be something. We'll see how much of this we see in this segment. We might get some clips of it, but let's watch.
Whatever.
So
this
he's
guy was
some weirdo that plays with toys.
good, right? I think so. This is the NES Godzilla. He kind of looks like Godzilla EXE, kinda, but not really. Not really.
There's another channel. He's got like a 2.0. Well, I'll look.
I have heard the creepypasta. Yeah, I have. Yes, I have.
Now, just a bit of a quick, clarification here. Godzilla Fan would frequently change his username to correspond with whatever year it was. So, for example, in 2020, when the
Godzilla Fan Productions, is that? This is just turning into me trying to fucking track the guy down. Godzilla Fan Productions. Let's see if that brings it up. No, that's just bringing up fan films. Godzilla Fan 2024 Productions. It's like 2.0 or something, right? I'm not seeing it just from that. 2.0. There might be there's a video addressed to him. We got a playlist with 10 videos. Oh, a total elusive user. Yeah, we got some videos about him. We got some, okay, alright. Sounds like some bad stuff, so let's get into it here. Alright.
allegations first arose, he was going by Godzilla Fan 2020, whereas nowadays he's going by Godzilla Fan 2024 because it's the year 2024. On October 26, 2020, the YouTube channel Brock903 uploaded a video exposing Godzilla Fan for acting inappropriately with minors.
Which you guys can see that is red, meaning that Godzilla Fan blocked her. This man is refusing to talk to Aroa, meaning that God...
Hello, you sick fuck. I have noticed that you've been texting my son on this app. Question mark? Ultimate? That's my child, and you've been texting him, and he told me that you were 22 years old. Okay. Alright. Well, that sounds pretty bad.
Godzilla Fan blocked her. This man is refusing to talk...
We don't really have any proof of that being a real person, though, to be fair.
...to Aroa, and try and explain how he's not a pedophile.
Megatryme, a 15-year-old
Okay.
YouTuber, would frequently get harassed by Godzilla Fan, with the latter demanding
proof
that
of
they engage in
anything,
erotic
no.
roleplay. At the time,
I mean, it sounds kind of bad, maybe. If it's true, it certainly is, but it's just kind of some Discord screen cap. I guess it could be... it could be something, you know, maybe. If there's proof of it, sure.
Godzilla Fan was 22 years old. It would then be further exposed that Godzilla Fan roleplayed with kids as young as 13. This goes as far back as 2017, when Godzilla Fan would try to groom minors on Google Hangouts. For those that don't know, Google Hangouts was a communication site owned by Google that allows users to message, make voice and video calls, and hold virtual meetings. His response to this was to make a video titled I Admit It, where he allegedly confirmed everything was true and that he was a pedophile. However, that video was quickly taken down, but screenshots prove that it did actually exist. He then published another...
Damn, he is one of these fucking elusive... It's not... Sometimes they get banned, but most of the time it is these people that just, like, they scrub everything they fucking... That's why you gotta archive all the shit. You gotta archive.
Video. This one was actually archived by the community, where he apologized.
Oh,
He said it
Mark.
wasn't really an apology and was more or less him blaming other people for his actions and calling the Godzilla fandom toxic, shifting the blame
Oh, that's good. I wish we could have that video.
on them for how he acted.
I guess maybe we do. Is that the apology video that got re-uploaded?
It's 2021 here. I just want to address something that got the community.
Okay, I do have it sped up a little bit, but like, come on, dude.
Right. Y'all are really toxic. But that's besides the point. I just want to come out here and say I'm sorry for what I've done. Okay? No more gay streamers. No more. I just can't take anymore. No more. Alright?
Yeah, what?
No more gay streamers. No
more Gabesters. Right. That's the channel.
more. I just can't take anymore. No more. Alright? Just apologize to me.
Apologize to you.
Just apologize to me.
Is that really
So
gonna
we can
happen?
finally end this once and for all. I'm sick and tired of your friends
Well, something should end once and for all.
rating my stream. It was so bad. I had to ban you guys on my streams. I told you
That's pretty bad.
not to come in. And you disobeyed my orders. So you gave me no choice. All right, you gave me no choice. I told you not to come into my live stream. I'm not stream. Let me saying. Not my stream. I told you not to come into my Discord server. And you didn't listen to me. Why didn't you believe me? I told you I'd shoot. If I make a fourth server, stay out of it until you apologize.
Apologize.
For making fun of me. I know what your friends are doing. Making fun of me.
Nowadays, Godzilla Fan is still somewhat active. His last upload was...
So, I mean, like, yeah, I can find, like... We talk about how there's no proof of this or that, but it is also pretty easy to believe that a guy like this... I mean, we fucking see that sort of thing a lot. Watch my new video. Go check it out. We see that sort of fucking thing a lot. Yeah, like, you see the way he's talking. You can easily imagine, like, don't stop making fun of me! Where it's like the worldview is you're bothering me. He's bothering Godzilla Fan. And it's not so much about any of the other people involved or anything. It's this kind of very self-centered sort of thing. I can... Yeah, if that's really that guy talking, like, sure. It doesn't look good for him. You got fucking people saying that they're a kid's parents. It could be trolls. It could be. It definitely could be, but, I mean, I guess it could just be a bunch of people fucking with an autistic guy, and he's... The reason why he's only talking about you're making fun of me is, like, he can't really comprehend further, like, how to... It doesn't sound like his videos are very good. This could just be some kind of a smear campaign on this fucking, like, weirdo. It's possible. Because there doesn't really... To be fair, there doesn't seem to be any hard proof, but you just see that sort of response, and it's this, like... Stop making fun of me! Like, if the allegations are true, that's not a great response. But I guess that would be the response you'd have if you're autistic and confused why this is happening. Maybe we have to keep an open mind, I guess.
3 months ago and is now going by Godzilla Fan 2024.
Right.
I'm going to be saying this a lot, but the fact that monsters like this are still actively
Monsters? But do we have proof for calling him a monster?
uploading videos onto YouTube and engaging with the community...
It sounds pretty bad, sure, but if there's... I don't know. Well, we'll take a look here. Hang on. I got my trusty Super Mario hip-hop beat. Oh, yeah. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. Alright.
Insane to me.
No. Okay. Godzilla Fan... So, he might no longer have the channel. We got some re-uploads from Gabester. But it was... The @ was Godzilla Fan Productions. All one word. So, if that brings something up, it does. 3 subscribers, 1 video from 9 years ago. Probably not... Yeah, probably not that guy. Okay. Right. Alright, well, we'll have to do one of these re-uploads then. And, stuff like that. Gabester, and the other things. Gabester over here has videos about Mechagodzilla 2009 as well, the other one. Who, apparently... one of the other people on this list. But this is an apology video, Godzilla Fan 2024 2.0 re-upload. 6 minutes. Let's do it.
I can't believe I'm making this video. I apologize to everyone that I've messed up over the years. Can't believe fucking saying this. That thing, in quotations.
What thing?
I did wasn't
quotations.
Was an accident.
Oh, we're really addressing it then. Maybe this is after the video came out then, or something. This wasn't covered in the video, I don't think. Maybe this is the one that he... Maybe, because it was said that he had, like, a video that he uploaded. This might be it, where he just accuses the community of being toxic. He is saying he did a thing, and it was an accident. That's not good. Uh-oh. Alright, well... This could be pretty bad. Okay. It was an accident. He fell in, guys. Don't get mad at him. He took a tumble. You gotta listen. The guy's clumsy. Come on, he's autistic.
Good. So I apologize to Gabester for that. Okay, I apologize for that.
We'll probably finish the other video. You can. Are you gonna like dissolve into crystals when you? Like, what happens? Is that your life purpose to make me watch that firewood video? I'm sure maybe there's some more good stuff here. This seems to be something.
All right, what else?
I'm off on a rabbit hole.
Let's see. Let's get to the apology. Now to Raven. Where are my stories?
Come on, just start at the
I
beginning.
apologize to her too.
Oh.
For harassing her and not leaving her the hell alone. She told me about like four or five times.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know who this Dorothy person is to get her mentioned.
Dolores?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You... Malva?
Apologies to her, I guess. I can't believe I'm making this fucking
He's
video.
like scratching himself. He's out of frame. This is such a great user content video. He's out of frame. You can barely hear him. There's like fucking some radio in the background or something. He's shifty. He's weird. I could totally buy that this guy's a weirdo. 100%. I mean, he's like, he can't face the camera. He can't even look at us. This is a real good video. This is great.
Oh.
Boogie died, everyone. Keemstar staged that, too.
Also, seriously, want to apologize to Starpoints as well. I feel like she deserves an apology, too. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't even say it. I can't even freaking say it. I'm gonna be taking a break. I don't know for how long.
Oh, this guy's got the mannerisms. I hope there's some more of this guy's videos available. There's like one other re-upload on this channel.
But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna turn on my channel. No. I'm just gonna unhide this. Meaning off the internet. My channel's gonna stay. I'm just gonna take a hiatus break from the internet to like get some help, clean my mind. Not talking to minors anymore.
You know, all three of those are pretty important, I'd say, but there's probably, you should list your priorities, probably, you know, work that out.
You know, the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
The 9 yards. Yeah, okay, so fella done did it, you know.
Will I come back? Probably, if I have a clean mind.
You always see it coming!
And that'd be dirty-minded. And yes, I saw that was mentioned in the Hayward's video, so I apologize for that. Okay, what else? What was it?
Well, apparently he's apologizing for talking to... Apparently, he's apologizing for talking to someone who was...
Poly A minor.
Apparently. And, I mean, we don't really know the extent of it. It doesn't appear that we've, at least in that video that we were just watching, that we reached the end of the segment about this guy. We were moving on to the next individual in that video. So, all the information contained in that video about this guy, we've seen. And we did not see any real evidence of it happening. We saw an accusation from a parent, but we didn't see any real evidence of that happening. So, I mean, you know, we could maybe see, was it on Discord? The mom character says that the child user was someone they're talking to on Discord. So, like, can we see the fucking... You know, the hot receipts? Come on, what's going on? Come on, stop the cap.
I apologize. Let me think. I also apologize to Megatron as well for sexually roleplaying with him. I apologize for that. And that goes to Maple as well.
Well, we don't need the channel. We don't need the individual talking about finding his email and stuff. That's not, you're not welcome here.
Jason and Evie are staying out of this. Those two are fine. Those two are fine. I consider those two friends.
Who's your friends? Are they adults?
And that goes to Maple as well.
Did he look at us?
Jason and Evie are staying out of this. Those two are fine. Those two are fine. I consider those two friends. So those two are fine. All right. But I'm not saying my fucking address. No. No.
Here's the thing. You don't need to have the user. You don't need to talk about like somebody get me his email address. All you need to do is wait for them to do it themselves. They often do it, right? Like we've had people's docs on the channel because they'll just do it themselves, right? And they'll just be like, "Do not come and visit me," and then explicitly say the address and like show the street and everything, and like we've seen that happen fucking plenty of times. So your odds are that could happen if you stick around, you watch this guy's videos. Yeah, it's bound to happen. I don't think we have that many of this guy's videos though. That's the problem.
I get what case for
still, don't do that sort of thing, please.
What they're trying to do. They want me to get help, like mental help.
Mental help.
He
He was so fucked up he needed it twice.
I'm fucking saying this.
Further update on this ring pop drink. It's not bad. I mean, I don't hate it. It's got a weird design where there's like a, you got the circular can, obviously, the top of the can. Then it's got like a fucking ridge. So it's like a flat part where you put your mouth. I don't know why they do that, but it's fine. It's fine. Fun looking can. It's got like trans colors and there's yellow and there's like, it's very, I mean, the ring pop itself is literally, it's just the trans flag. It's just that it's exactly that color of pink and blue. So, there you go. But it's not bad. I mean, it's growing on me. It's kind of I might bump it up to a 7 at this point, maybe. It's not bad. It's got no aftertaste. It's got no sugar and no aftertaste. Usually a no sugar has like tons of aftertaste.
I will make more contact with a cleaned mind. Okay? Huh? Just want to put that out there.
Right, cleaned mind.
So
he's gonna clean his mind up.
So I apologize to everybody that messed up.
It's unfortunate that he got rid of all of his content, but he is, fair play to him if he's trying to get some kind of fucking help, but I just don't think he, when he does the thing where he's like, I'm gonna get off the internet, I'm gonna get fresh air, I'm gonna stop talking to minors, it's like, I don't know if it's like the time when Dogs Eating Dog 6 apologized in equal parts to Family Guy and to the children that he was bullying. Like it's kind of, one of these is a bigger deal, obviously, and to him it's not that obvious. So hopefully someone can fucking, but then the problem is like, who's guiding him through that? Someone should have been able to explain to this guy that that's, not great behavior, but he didn't have that, so I guess he has to have that come to Jesus moment on his own or something.
In the freaking community. Okay, I apologize to everyone for what I've done.
Yeah, I think it's gender fluid. That's true. That's literally what I'm drinking right now. Because it's got the yellow, so it's also got like some... that's gotta be some kind of fucking gender, right? Yellow? Like, that's a gender. So yeah, this is some gender fluid right here. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I don't have it on the soundboard, but pronouns! There you go.
All I ask is for forgiveness.
Sure, man. Well, you shouldn't have deleted all your videos. That's your first mistake. I won't forgive you for that. That's for damn sure. But, get some help or whatever. I don't know. Fucking best of luck with that, I guess. But, this is from Godzilla Fan 2024. Again, this is much shorter, but he admits everything. What does that mean? How much are you admitting? He's kind of on camera. Is that a CW Supergirl poster? Oh. Man, that's not... You don't want one of those. Come on, man. That's embarrassing.
I don't know what to say anymore. I'm sorry for my actions.
He's very sorry. How long ago? This is 2024. You've got a CW Supergirl poster awkwardly taped to your wall. It's the... not taped... fucking push-pinned to your wooden wall. You've got nothing else visible on your wall, just a Supergirl poster for the CW Supergirl TV series on CW. Wow. Yeah, it has strong Justin RPG burger picture energy. I like it. I like it.
Man, really? Man.
It's not even framed.
Everything that I've ever done was wrong. I better not say fucking your address. I better fucking not.
What did he say?
I better not say fucking your address. I better fucking not.
Did he already dox himself at some point before? That's good. Good for him. Good for him, buddy. Don't do it again. Come on. So, you know, people are out for blood. People get wiped out.
Fine.
Someone says this is an ARG. That is a clue. Really?
I need to be in pedophilia, alright?
Well, oh no.
Fine. I need to be in pedophilia, alright?
No! 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 I thought this was an accident or a misunderstanding! What happened to the accident or misunderstanding, Godzilla fan? 2024 Productions 2.0? God damn it!
Do it yourself. Actually, wait, no. I take that back. I take that back. Something's wrong.
Yeah, he said I'm into pedophilia. That's what he fucking said.
Actually, wait, no. Rock, go screw yourself. Actually, wait, no.
Okay, hang on.
I better not say fucking your address.
Don't say your address. Don't say your address.
Fine. I need to be in pedophilia, alright?
As a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this.
He's a molester. He's a child molester.
Yes!
If you want sex so bad, you just got it to girlfriend.
No, what you saw was cringe.
Rock, go screw yourself.
There you go.
Actually, wait, no.
Hang on. Where is he? He's hiding somewhere. There he is. There he is, that bastard. You motherfucker. Oh, Sangy, you fucking scamp. Oh, it's a Sangy. Alright, well this list did actually have something. I was a little skeptical with the first couple, but this is a good guy. This is a great guy. I'd let him marry my daughter. Hell yeah, good. Oh boy, what a good find. Yeah, well, I wish he had more of his videos available. It seemed like he had a lot of good stuff available. Good stuff! But it doesn't seem like it's there anymore. There's like 5 other Godzilla fans, and they're all fucking users. 2024 edition, by the way. They're all users. Or children. So, it's, that's ironic, isn't it? Isn't that ironic? Huh. Well, yeah, I wish we had more of this guy's content. Maybe it exists somewhere, but there are, like, countless fucking videos talking about him. So maybe there's other videos that detail the further story of, Godzilla Fan 2024 2.0 Productions and his, little bit of pedophilia that he's into.
No. I take that back. I take that back.
He takes it back. He takes it back, everybody. He takes it back. Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Well, he's sorry, so, you know. It's fine. Sure. Well, I really wish this had more, there was some more re-uploads of this guy. It does not appear that there are. There's videos talking to him. There's a video collection talking about him. Somebody says he must be stopped. Gabester Studios. An unscripted video about Godzilla Fan. Take a look, if you will, at the take a look, if you will, at the thumbnail of this video. Just thought I'd point out that this is an unscripted video about Godzilla Fan, and it looks like it, you know? Found a lady for you earlier. It's a shame she's a sim. If only she was real. Godzilla Fan 2.0, confronting Godzilla Fan. Beware of this guy. Yeah, there's not too much that's actually a re-upload of his content, so you can't really seem to actually watch his stuff, which is sad. I'd like to see some more of his stuff, but let's continue with this video here. We got some more degenerates, and let's find out all about them.
Deadzilla is a channel that I watched a ton of back in the day. A lot, actually. Probably the most out of any other Godzilla-centered channel on YouTube. He would make these really neat fan films and unboxing videos, and he would frequently collaborate with GojiFan73 and Ultraman Chronos. That being said, it had been a very, very long time since I watched any of Deadzilla's content, so I was a bit out of the loop. I spent a bunch of time trying to find his videos, and that's when I discovered that Deadzilla, or Kyle Joe, is a pedophile. On February 2nd, 2021, Kyle Joe wiped all of his content off of YouTube without warning. On top of that, his social media pages were wiped. A day later,
really old video, really old footage of his channel. This is like Windows XP. This is the old YouTube layout. Why are the photo? Okay, they're very. All right. Well, I guess someone, maybe he had to find a screen cap of it, and the only one available was from like fucking 15 years ago or something.
Joe wiped all of his content off of YouTube without warning. On top of that, his social media pages were wiped. A day later, a twitlonger was posted by a throwaway account that gave a detailed explanation of his horrific actions. It turns out that outside of YouTube, he worked at a high school as a teacher. It was revealed that he acted inappropriately with underage students. To be more specific, Kyle Joe would intentionally fail students in order to spend more time with them. He messaged students inappropriately.
Well, this is like the if this is true, if there's proof. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of the classic case right there. Some fucking Kamoshida bullshit. How about that?
And he groomed them. These messages were downright disgusting and made me sick to my stomach to have to sit through and read for this video. Here are some of the messages. Hello, how are you doing? I'm good. Just doing last-minute homework. Haha. What's the homework? Just mostly discussion posts. My major assignments are done. Would you like to hang out sometime? Sorry. Lol, it's okay. I just think you're cute. Kyle then deleted this message by the next screenshot. Again, I'm sorry. Lol, please don't kill me. Haha, I won't. Anything I can do to assist you? Would you like my number?
I mean, it is easy to just make this up, I guess, but like, yeah, if it's real, you don't do this. I don't know if there's further actual proof that it's real. It's pretty clear cut, I would say, if it's if so, but yeah, okay. Well, you know, he really stepped it up. The first couple people on this list were like, yeah, whatever. He liked some fucking tweets. It's not the fucking end of the world, but yeah, these last two, the last guy was a good one, and this one, you know, it doesn't seem, his content probably wouldn't have reflected this, so I'm assuming it wouldn't be that interesting to watch him, but I guess as a story, sure.
This is another set of messages that Deadzilla sent to a different miner. That's fine. Lol, what made you send a friend request? Well, you were there. Wasn't sure if you'd accept. What?
We do more than just talk. Baby, we get nasty. Nasty.
Made you accept. Haha, I am open to more meme content and inspiration, shiz. You aren't a meme to me. Oh? You are a beautiful human being to me. One student...
Oh my Jesus, good God Christ.
Actually told off Deadzilla and confronted him by saying, but in all seriousness, this made me totally uncomfortable and I believe it was taken too far. As an instructor myself, I believe this crossed too far. Sure, I'm old enough and did engage as a joke, but throughout the whole time, it was not okay for you to do this. Other people...
Old enough and engaged with it, huh? Uh-huh. Okay.
People from this prep can agree that even this behavior was noticeable in your classroom. I hope you change for the...
Were you freshly 18 at the time?
...better and for your current students. This seems so illegal, but here...
This guy does seem like a beta. You are a meme to me! That's good. That's a really great quote. But I'm old enough and did engage as a joke? I guess if it's your teacher, sure, you probably would. That is a real... Yeah, that's what they call a power dynamic. I think that's... You probably would do... Again, if it's true that he's, like, failing people and everything. Yeah, the Kamoshida special. I mean, yeah. It's understandable why someone would maybe play along with it for some period of time. Yeah. You get this a lot in a situation where it's like, what was it? I get this freshly 18 thing that was like a fucking Minecraft YouTuber or some shit. Some insane babble nonsense. But this, yeah, this sounds a lot more plausible, at the very least. It's not really proof of anything, but it's pretty damning. You know, I don't know how you would necessarily prove it. I guess if we could see the, like, text screenshots or something, maybe, but... Well, that is a good... Where would that... Because there's a thing earlier here where it says, like... Kyle then deleted this message by the next screenshot. Well, where's the fucking screenshots? Show me those. Why is this like a transcription? I mean, this isn't really proof of anything. It's damning, but why can't we see the actual fucking screenshots? This is all just, like, this is like a story, basically. It's just a twit longer. Yeah, I mean, big if true. That's my take.
As an instructor myself, I believe this crossed too far. Sure, I'm old enough and did engage as a joke, but throughout the whole time, it was not okay for you to do this. Other people from this prep can agree that even this behavior was noticeable in your classroom. I hope you change for the better and for your current students. This seems so illegal, but here we are. A simple friend request turned into a simp session. Good luck, and have a good year. After this information was made public, several former students of his reacted with their own stories and accounts that backed up these claims. Here are just a few of the comments from former students that were left on Facebook as they reacted to these allegations. One student said, "Bro, I was in his computer class, and when me and a friend were casually joking around, he told me to stay behind and said, 'I know you want to have this guy's kids. I can see it. He's the reason I transferred.'" Another student commented, "I graduated prep back in 2015, and the next semester he messaged me saying I was cute and asked if I would be his girlfriend. I blocked him on every platform. It shocks me that another student said she was asked to stay behind class."
I mean, again, this all sounds very, like, plausible, but it's also, I don't know, if there's nothing more than this twit longer, it's kind of fucking, it's dead in the water. I mean, it's like, yeah, big if true, but this isn't really proof of fucking anything, is it? I mean, it doesn't matter. The guy seems to have, like nuked his channel or whatever in response to this. So that seems like, you know, you probably wouldn't do that if you weren't guilty. That seems like guilty behavior. So, you know, there is that. He's just, like, removed himself from the internet. I guess he hasn't really done any kind of response or anything. Well, maybe we'll get to that, but yeah, probably... It's probably, you know, I'm leaning toward believing this because of that, probably. But, yeah, you need to step this up. There's nothing here. This is just some fucking... Anyone can just write this... I like that this is a green text, too. This is like, you should smug Pepe along with it. Don't forget the sage.
That's exactly what
Goes
he
in
did.
all fields.
He asked me if I could stay behind after
Green
class.
text on
I got weird
MP4.
vibes and left quickly. The Godzilla fandom...
2015, grooming minors. Oh, I shiggity dig dog diggity dog.
Was completely blindsided by this, and this is clearly shown in some of the responses from massive figures in the community. The general consensus from the fandom was shock, anger, and disappointment. A lot of people looked up to Deadzilla and admired his work as both a filmmaker and a fan of Godzilla. My heart goes out...
We can't overlook the fact that this is quite literally throwaway twit account. Just putting up, like, a random twit longer. Why are we taking this seriously? I'm sorry. Maybe it's true, but it can't... You can't... That can't be good enough. The guy removing his channel is the most fucking suspicious thing here. Like, people just going like, oh, I read it on the internet, it must be true, there's zero place in the community! What do you fucking mean? It's just a twit longer, anyone can write them! They're dates, you eat them! What is that proof of anything? The most suspicious thing is that he DFE'd. You know, that's probably the most damning thing here. That may be the only damning thing here. This is just like the standard kind of fucking format. I don't know. I don't know why I'm expected to buy this.
A lot of people looked up to Deadzilla and admired his work as both a filmmaker and a fan of Godzilla. My heart goes out to all of these students that were affected by this monster's actions. The fact that this behavior went on for so long just makes me so unbelievable.
Yeah, because if this is real, it really sucks that they're another Mama Maxing, where they just fumbled the bag. I mean, I think that was all fucking nonsense, but I think they're just, maybe it might be real, but they're fumbling the bag on explaining this, or, like, making sense of this.
Upset. Please, if you ever see or experience inappropriate behavior like this, talk to someone about it.
I don't think there is. We're done with this segment.
Report it to a trusted adult. It's never your fault if anyone treats you this way, and you don't have to feel ashamed to speak up.
Yeah, yada yada.
I've heard this phrase
That's all true, but what do you What do you mean there's no proof of this? It's just a twit longer.
Time and time again that every fandom is toxic.
I mean, we legitimately are at it. Like, you cannot deny that what we just saw was cringe. Maybe that's true, and if there is some real proof of it, that would be great, but it's a fucking twit longer that details screenshots. Even the screenshots wouldn't really be proof, but it would at least be fucking closer to something than that. What we just saw there was legitimately just... I posted something online and everyone randomly believed it because, like, I guess we have to. We are forced to. We're forced to fucking put aside any rationality and go, wait, is there any proof of this? Whatever, Rapoid, he did it. He had to do it. Someone put it online. It has to be true. I mean, again, the guy deleted everything. It does seem really suspicious. That's the most damning thing, though. I mean, yeah, if it's real and they just totally fumbled this, yeah, I mean, you gotta try harder. I guess maybe they got the intended effect, but is that justice? The guy just stops posting on his fucking Godzilla YouTube channel? Is that gonna make up for the rape or whatever? Like, not really. Don't you want him to go to prison or something? I'm confused by this whole fucking thing. I don't know.
Every fandom has people that want to target children.
I'm the freaking pedo
I think
hunter!
that means that we shouldn't be calling it out whenever we see it. Alyssa Charpentier, who is a former Godzilla YouTuber, has recently posted a video talking about these types of people that exist in the Godzilla fandom. In this video, she talks about how she experienced more sexual harassment as a minor than she did as an adult. On top of that, she received disgusting...
Was she on Discord? There's your fucking problem. It's like, are we gonna blame the Godzilla community? Yeah, there's like weird freaks on like Discord. They're everywhere. I don't know if it's the Godzilla community's fucking fault necessarily. It's like this weird narrative. I've seen other videos that talk about like, is the Godzilla community toxic? It's like, no, it's just a fucking fandom. They're all like this, basically. There's some freaks, there's some geeks, and some, I assume, are good people.
Comments after her face reveal, which she made when she was 16 years old. This behavior is gross, and it should not be tolerated by Godzilla fans, or really anyone. If you'd like to hear more from her about this, I'll leave a link down below in the description, and I recommend...
Sure, fine, it shouldn't be done, and why are we singling out the Godzilla people? That just seems unfair to Godzilla. As a Godzilla fan, it's like, what are we doing here? Come on, why is that? This is like when they blame video games for school shootings or something. Like, what is the Godzilla connection? I guess they like it? Whatever, they're also on the internet. They're on Discord. They probably drank water. They're all... What's the fucking connection? You know? I'm confused by this whole fucking thing, but I guess that's about it. There's a little more.
Recommend checking out that full video. Her experience sheds light on a serious problem that needs to be addressed openly and unequivocally. By highlighting these...
It doesn't really have anything to fucking do with the Godzilla fandom, does it? I mean, it just has to do with, like, weird people on Discord or something.
She's not only bringing attention to the problem, but
or
also...
Twitter or wherever. It's like social media is the real fucking problem.
Advocating for a safer and more respectful community for everyone involved. It's crucial for fans to stand together against harassment and...
The thing is, every time someone talks about safer and more respectful, it sounds like when they make you take off more of your fucking clothes at the airport. Like, we just want to make the society safer and blah blah blah. It's like, that's why we have to stick this fucking camera up your ass or whatever. Like, oh, we just want to make it safer. That's why we have, like, shit monitoring what you say in video games in case you say a slur, maybe. You know, I don't know, the safer thing. It's like, I don't know what we're talking about here at this point. It's like Godzilla fandom is toxic because of rape. I don't know if we've really proved that. There's some fucking users and weirdos online. Losers, creeps, and degenerates. But I don't know why we're blaming the Godzilla people. It's especially weird because this guy is a Godzilla people. It really does just come across like Blaming Gaming or something. That's a good name for a channel, by the way. Blaming Gaming. Or maybe make it Blamin' Gaming? You know, I don't know. Well, that's about it for this video. It's, you know, not terrible. It had some interesting individuals, but lack of evidence on that last one kind of muddies it a little bit. It seems pretty, you know, the guy deleted his channel, so it seems pretty fucking suspicious, right? You probably believe that it's true because of that, but It's not still really confirmation either way, but it is pretty suspicious. So, you know, that one's probably something. And then the Godzilla Fan Productions 2.0 2024 Productions fan. That was a good one. I wish we had more of his videos. I would love to see more from that guy. He seems like a real interesting user. Sadly, he seemed to have also DFE'd, so, like, you know, what can you fucking do? Rest of the video, it's fine. You know, it was kind of some red flag stuff and stuff, you know, probably don't do that, but nothing, it's like extremely fucking, I don't know. It was like a guy liked some pictures of Gwen Stacy, I guess. The video was kind of awkwardly put together because at one point it says this person made fetish fan art of their own character, not fan art, fetish art of their own characters from their series, and meanwhile it's showing footage of like kaijus fighting, and it's kaiju related. So I'm like, so you mean these like kaijus? No, apparently it was two humans, or at least a human, but it was human characters he was referring to, but it wasn't showing what those characters look like or anything. So a bit misleading, a bit confusing, but not entirely terrible. It's fine. It's fine. It's an okay video. Yeah, but it is a little, I mean, I can't get over the fucking, like, it is just twit longer, and I guess that's it, then. We'll pack it up, boys. Twit longer. New twit longer just dropped. It's all over. I mean, again, the only thing is the guy deleted everything, so yeah, I mean, it looks, why would he do that if not something fucking going on, kind of thing. But, you know, other than that, I would say in the future, if you're making a call-out and you have a legitimate complaint against someone, and you had a Persona 5 Shiho Suzuki situation, what was her name? Suzui? Something. You have a situation where you have a predatory teacher or someone like a boss, whatever, you gotta take your damn clothes off, you know, plumbers don't wear ties, or Persona, basically the same games. You have a situation like that, make a better fucking call-out post than that. Don't do a twit longer, because I will not take your word for it. People lie on the internet. I don't know what to fucking tell you. You gotta at least show me something a little more convincing. It could even just be screen caps of texts. Like, you could fake that too, but like, it's harder to do, at least. You could just, all that was someone writing text and twit longer. It's nothing, but the guy deleted all his shit, so I guess he probably did something, but yeah, if you got a real fucking case against someone, don't do that. Probably make it more fucking airtight than that. Please, for your sake. And for the sake of societal sanity. So we're gonna move along. Thank you for the Godzilla video request. The thousands of spam messages about the Godzilla video. Let me see here. I'll probably do like one more thing, maybe, from the cringe list here. And we had one that someone suggested. This is Sam. Deceptic Darkness has finally turned Sam I Am evil, and his new name is Storm King Samling. Now, Auto Lights, that's Camel Caps, Auto Lights, along with their friends, have to save Sam before everything is lost. Full stop, and then another sentence that just says, including Sam, full stop. It's undetermined where Pixie Sparkle was in all of this, and Daffy Duck, his motivations are still unclear at this point in time. But this is a 33-part series, each part ranging between less than a minute and, you know, like 11 minutes. Yeah. Generally in the, like, 3 to 10 minute range, I'd say. So not as bad as the weird Harry Potter thing. But this is part 1, The Rise of the New Storm King, part 1, Deceptic Darkness, New Plan. And I did a lot of fucking lead up to this, and I gotta tell you, we probably won't watch much of this because it's Pooh's Adventures bullshit, which means it's gonna be just a bunch of copyrighted shit slammed together. But hey, whatever. So we're intercutting between off-camera filmed footage from a TV screen And the good thing is the audio is so fucking terrible that we probably won't get slammed for copyright, at least. Yeah, I'll intercutting between horrible DSP and Let's Play footage and, like a slideshow of terrible characters. Is that like a Ratchet and Clank? It's like a Lombax, right? Oh god, it's a furry. Good content, someone says, yeah. Someone just says, oh god, he's one of these, huh? Yeah, it's good. We've done this for a while now. People that have watched, you get a sense for like, oh, it's one of the... I always like the phrase genre of human, or like genre of person. Yeah, it's one of this genre of person. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, that was a Lombax, definitely. That was a Crash Bandicoot, or that was a Ratchet and Clank villain. We got a Dr. Seuss. So, I mean, this is maybe better than your average Pooh's Adventure, because, like, you got the clips of media, but there are, like, there seems to be equal amounts of, like, other shit. We got, like, a Jason Gomez dinosaur. Well, not him. It's the other one, the weird T-Rex guy. The one who apparently has anger issues at school or something. No, wait, that was a weird shitlord that said that. It probably wasn't true. Evil Sam I Am, yes. I don't know. Yeah, Sam I Am. Oh, wait, Sam I Am as in, like, green eggs and... Oh, yeah, so Dr. Seuss, that makes sense. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay. Well, I knew that part. So, Mount Doom. Here we are in Mordor. Dagoth Horror ain't got nothing on me. Here we are at Stinkies! So yeah, we're just all intercutting between fucking shitty footage. This is why I can't watch this shit. Even if it's not, like, copyrighted, it's just lame, it's not interesting. It's just him slamming together footage from fucking other actual art made by people. Or sometimes Family Guy. Deceptic Darkness. You don't want to have septic in your, like, villain name? I don't know about that. Yeah, this is full Pooh's Adventure. They all... Like, you could make a video like this with AI. Because it all follows the same fucking script. You just cut together... It's like Vinny does the YouTube poops on his commercial streams. Where it's just like an automated YouTube poop made from video files. And sometimes, occasionally, it's funny. But it's that sort of thing. Where like, yeah, you could just slam together footage from various fucking cartoons and games and shit. Occasionally have like a 5% chance of like a Ramsey Bolton sighting or something, you know. And then occasionally you just have text show up that's just like, oh, I've had it with, and then like randomly generate a name. You know, you could make like an AI version of this like on a stream that just goes infinitely forever. Someone should do that. Sam to join, yeah, and it just cuts out the audio. Like, I'm good on this. This is fine. It's a novelty. It's funny that these people exist, but the stuff that they make is infrequently actually entertaining. Sometimes. Some, I assume, are good people. Let's take a look at something else here, briefly, because I need to go in a little while. Actually, let me make sure I'm not overstepping. I'm not big stepping. Alright. Alright, people are on their way home. We'll do one more thing, everybody, and then we'll pack our bags. Guy who made the Smash Brothers Mother's Day roleplay is giving red flags. Let's see. Insane India Superpower 2030 propaganda. Ooh. That sounds fun. What's going on here? India 2030, Incredible India. This is from... Okay, this is a scene from a movie. Yeah, I can't watch this. I can't watch it. Seems interesting, but can't watch it. Scene from a real movie. Unfortunate. Someone asked for this in chat. It's a... What is this? What is this guy? If this is what I think it is. Oh, yeah. No, we watched this one. We did this one. Colors 358. We did that one. Let's see. The story of the MLP Genocide Fanfic Wars. Okay. Well, maybe some other time. Upset Brony Rant Sona. Man, this guy was funny. Why did he have to be a sex offender? I think I looked at this one. Who is this again? Who's the sex offender? Hang on. If real people commercials were... I don't know. Zebra Corner, I guess, is a sex offender? I don't know. Someone, I guess it's like a fake commercials. One of those, like, people in the... I don't know, some kind of car commercial. Let's see here. How my OC universe works. Weird Lion King fan series. Okay, is this the dino action that Folgers won't shut the fuck up about? Alright, you know what? We'll do a little of Folgers' dino action. They've been waiting a long time for this. This has a lot of views. This has 4.5 million views. This is just episode 1. There's 10 fucking parts. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get to the good stuff. Apparently there's, like, infanticide. Maybe we'll get some infanticide at some point. But there is content. I like this content warning, especially, by the way. Content warning for sudden violence. Well, it's not gonna be very fucking sudden now that you've warned me about it. Thanks, cunt. You've basically spoiled the video. I love it. It's great.
For children and contains mature themes and violence.
Infanticide is episode 1. Hell yeah! Let's kill those fucking babies!
1,000 seasons ago, the world was a very different place.
Decent VA.
Instead of the small prides we know today,
no, a little cringe.
All lions belong to one of
it's like a fake British accent.
3 great kingdoms. The Moon Kingdom, the Sun Kingdom, and the Storm Kingdom.
Okay, we got lore, everybody. That just looks like a bear trap.
The Storm Kingdom was favored...
It's like a bear trap made of barbed wire. That looks very painful.
...by Kansu, the Wanderer.
Cancer?
The Storm Kingdom was favored by Kansu, the Wanderer.
Oh, like Khonshu. Okay. He's in SMT5. Cool guy.
Goddess of travels, wisdom, and rain. The Sun Kingdom was blessed by Suns, the trickster, goddess of wrath, life.
So we got like Zelda goddesses, alright, with you.
Her eye watches.
Not bad lore so far.
As long as the day is light. The Moon Kingdom was blessed by Azra, the guardian.
Is this gonna be cringe? Are we sure this is cringe?
Sansa's blind twin sister and goddess of mercy, death, and the moon.
I'm boosting the speed.
Generation.
That's the first step toward clicking off.
Each great kingdom.
I want to get to the infanticide action. No, come on, we got to do the infanticide action. I'm hyped to see some babies dying.
Had a leader, divinely chosen by their goddess. This chosen lion ruled their kingdom until the next chosen came of age.
Ugh, all this lead-up is boring. Get to the part about Kyoga and her one true love.
Somebody yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
I want to hear about Light, and how he kicked Karabi the Terrible's butt and saved the world.
Spark, that's not how it happened at all. Do you ever listen?
Alright, this does have maybe not great production. People are talking about its production value. It's kind of nosedived a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's like one frame. It kind of looks like one of those. If you're talking about like an animated series or whatever this is supposed to be, it's like a visual novel kind of animation, very low effort, but it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, what's their name? Phoenix Games, the ones that did like Animal Soccer World, and Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys for the PS2. Yeah, it kind of has that, yay, kind of quality, a little bit.
Enough. If you don't settle down, I won't tell you the story again at all.
Yes, grandmother.
Now, where was I?
Oh,
Great
they like broke the fourth wall. That's so epic.
kingdoms fell.
I hope those kids are the ones that get killed.
Because of Azra's chosen leader of the Moon Kingdom, Kyogre.
Here she is!
Isn't that just the lady lion? What's her name? Brian? Sally? Sharona? I forget the name of the fucking lion. Is this just a Lion King ripoff?
After generations of hostility between their two kingdoms, Kyogre was said to be bonded to Sansa's chosen lion of the Sun Kingdom, Light. Light
right.
and Kyogre fell deeply in love.
Yo,
Both
mama.
kingdoms eagerly awaited their bonding day, and the peace which would follow.
Okay, well that... You know, it's a lion. I don't mean to pull the fucking suspicious on Kimba over here, but... You know, I mean, I guess it kind of... I could see this immediately being recognized as Nala and Simba or something, you know.
But just before this ceremony, Kyogre was kidnapped
Simona!
by a monster. An evil, jealous lioness known as Karabi. Karabi stole Princess Kyogre away from her love and her family.
Mother, are you filling their heads with...
Another one of these cool fourth wall brew. That's so funny. The second time it happens, it really still hits hard.
nonsense again?
It's history, Power Strike.
It's important.
It's cool.
Power Strike? Oh, fuck off.
It's boring.
If it doesn't fill bellies, it's not doing us any good. Are you ready for the hunt, Sharp Tongue?
I suppose I am.
So why did they have to pretend to be British? That's my question right now. It's like, they don't need to... I don't think that's really adding anything. They're just pretending to be fucking British.
Does she have to?
Oh, don't be so upset that you have to spend the afternoon with your dad.
It's warrior cats? I'm not familiar with that. Here's Dad.
We'll be off then. Starmane, I trust you'll keep...
Well, these characters aren't... Well, this one does look a bit like Nala, but this one's not Simba. You know, it's just another lion guy, sure.
their heads out of the clouds.
Kinda, it's like, it's worse. It's worse than Simba. Like, or the other one. What was his name? Jeff? Philip? Lou? Mufasa, right. Yeah, he doesn't look as good. He's got like a weird, like, color palette. I'm not liking it. He kind of looks like Poopy, but, you know, it's not a ripoff. This one's a little closer to like a... it kind of looks like one of the Lion King lions. I don't know, but it's fine.
You hear that, Cubs? Nothing.
This is we're getting into Kimba territory. It's like a fully different story, probably. But I'm just like, it's lions. It's probably a ripoff. You know, I mean, I'm sure it was inspired, right? It's fine.
A cold, hard reality from now on.
Reality is the worst.
We'll be back soon.
Bye, Mom.
So there's like some animation, but it is very like it's minor. It's kind of it's like Newgrounds animation a little bit. They could have sprung for a little more VA, like lip syncing or something.
Let's keep playing. I'll be Light and you be Karabi, and we'll fight. Who do I get to be?
It's like, it's not great. They're all stiff, and it's like very... I think the word is tweened. Is that what I'm looking for? Like motion tweening or whatever it's called. It looks very like robotic. Like when he turns his head.
Bye, Mom. Let's keep playing.
just
I'll be
looks
Light and you be
very-
Karabi, and we'll fight. Who do I get to be?
You know, it just looks very bad. It's like the new Simpsons animation.
You get to be Kyogre. Go stand over there and look sad.
What? That's not fair. Kyogre doesn't do anything.
That's exactly why you're her.
Dad, Spark's being a jerk again.
I'm lost. What are you arguing about?
You don't know the story?
I'm fuzzy on the details.
I mean, it's pretty good. There's some effort in here.
Light loved Kyogre, but then she got kidnapped, and everyone died, and now we have prides.
Even I know that wasn't right.
This is like some fucking forced exposition. I mean, like, at least it's contextualized reasonably well with the lion pride bullshit. They're telling the story and yada yada, but like, you could have just had the fucking narrator tell the story. It would have been cliche, but then you interrupt it and you just have the fucking kid tell us the story. This is lame. Come on.
Tell it. Karabi kidnapped Kyogre and took her far
Oh my god.
away from Light. It started a huge
I'm sorry, I don't give a shit at this
war
point.
between the kingdoms, and Light vowed to save her.
Like, you can't just bombard me with lore. You know, Zelda, I joked about the lore at the beginning as kind of like the fucking Din, Feror, Nehru thing, but it's like, you know, Ocarina of Time, it gives you like it doesn't it wait until like you have to do the whole fucking, like, intro part, find the sword and everything. And when you're, like, 10, that probably takes, like, weeks of time. I know it did for me. Bumble fucking my way through the Kokiri woods, not fucking figuring anything out, you know. I was younger than that. I was probably, like, 7 or something. But, yeah, you're... You know, like that. You wait a while, and then the fucking tree tells you all about the goddesses and shit. You know, and here you're just getting. I know it's not a video game, whatever, but it's still. It's like it's a story, and you're just getting fucking bombarded with this. I literally didn't ask. I'm sorry.
When he had finally found them, Karabi had already killed Kyoga.
Okay,
vowed to avenge her.
JC, I don't. Did you make the Godzilla vid? Are you trying to like viral market your fucking video? What is this? What, do you want us to watch the video again? If you don't like what we're watching, fucking get out of here. I'm not watching another fucking... I already did your video. Fuck off. You spammed about the You know what? Fuck you. Personally, fuck you. You're like, the Godzilla vid was better. Fuck off. Get out of here for at least a day. You're not banned. You can come back in 24 hours. Come back! 24 hours! No soup for you! You fucking like, oh, the Godzilla vid was better. Fucking go rewind the stream and rewatch it then, cock. Fuck off. We're watching this. Eat shit.
Karabi battled for
Fuck
days,
you.
but Light had the power of love on his side, and he
Fuck
was finally
off.
able to defeat her. The war ended after that, but the kingdoms were too broken to fix. So Light created...
Damn right I got one guy!
Again. That's
Don't give him his coat! He's getting bum rushed!
It's a pretty violent story for you cubs. I should have a talk with Sharp Tongue about that.
I love Sharp Tongue stories.
I don't like them either, Dad.
You don't count. You don't like anything.
And I heard you're vegan.
I like things. I just like real things, not stories, like Mom says.
Real things are fun too. Let's play main and no main fire. Rawr!
I said real things? Minuses are too weak to be mains. I don't want to play that game.
Yeah, I don't want to skip to just the child murder. I know that happens, apparently. Like, spoilers. That's how that happens, but... People are like, skip to that. I want to let it build. I'm watching it on its own terms. I want to at least they put in effort. It's not my thing. I wouldn't watch this on my own time, but like we can give it a fair shake. I'm invested. It's not very good, but I'm invested. Sure.
She's trying.
We gotta build a rapport with the annoying kids before we see them get fucking murdered. I'm so excited.
Nice to you, Bird Brain. You never break the rules, even when we're just...
I hope these guys get murdered, too.
Playing.
Can someone just drop a nuke on this whole fucking area? That'd be great.
That's a real no mean.
Stay calm, cubs. I'm going to... Sun's flaming eye! Stay here in the tall grass. Don't move.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Is it about to happen? Uh-oh.
Cubs, run! Find your...
Now here we see a lion with a scar. Suspicious.
Cubs, run! Find your mother!
Oh no!
You heard him, we have to go.
He has to win. He has to.
He gave you an order, sport. You're done for. It's all over, buddy. This really does seem like this is just gonna be the Lion King, though. I mean, like, basically, I would be super down for this guy turning out to be the protagonist. Like, his whole family dies and he goes on, like, a Taken, like Death Wish sort of thing. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a fun spin on this sort of setup. Seems obviously like Lion King. But you do, like, a weird twist with it. That'd be pretty cool. How are we gonna do this? I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, that didn't have much impact, did it? I guess he's dead. Okay.
Can you hear me, Cubs? This pride isn't...
Can you hear my embarrassing voice that I'm putting on?
...mine until the old maid's young are gone. No use in hiding. Ah. There you are.
Let's fucking do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe this guy's the protagonist. This is an origin story.
Ah!
You've done yourself a favor, cub.
Get away from my brother!
Man.
Spark!
Oops. Don't be sad, little lioness.
Oh, hell yeah.
Again momentarily.
As for me, take me, but you will never win.
What's that supposed to be?
Oh, she got him. So the boy's dead then? That's unfortunate. No, that's... Don't play that one. No, don't play... No, stop playing... No! It's fine. It's fine. It's very sad.
Go with me, demon!
Yeah, that was also lacking any impact. Like, the brother dying or whatever, it was just like a sound effect, and I guess he was dead. Alright. You don't really see it. This kind of sucks. Like, there's effort, but it's not great. Is this one dead, too?
I smell blood.
Over there! Stop me!
I mean, like, what's, you know, there's more to it here. The sister survives, they go after the guy, probably, it'll be great, it'll be great. It's amazing. Alright, yeah, my pride, you know, I'm not gonna watch the whole fucking thing. It's not that exciting. But, yeah, you know, it's cool to see, it really would have been better if there was some more, I guess they couldn't show that on YouTube, but... You know, I mean, it doesn't have any impact. Even the dad dying. You can show the dad. You can show the dad dying with a little more graphic. They don't want to do that. But, you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's fine. It's fine. That'll probably do it for us. We're gonna read some super chats here. I got some D&D to get to. Let me throw on some fucking tunes. What am I playing today? What are we spinning today, boys? You know what I'm spinning today?
It's the year 3030. And here are the corporate...
So, $2 from Autistic Wolf. Yeah, Bear Stream. $5 from... That's true. I can't deny that. $5 from the Retro Shepherd. Currently watching at work right now. Let me know if you want me to deliver a pizza to Canada from Florida. That's okay. I probably wouldn't get here in one piece. They barely DoorDash shit to me in one piece. $10 from the nut. By the way, I had a good Philly cheesesteak, but I tried to chop cheese for the first time last night. I had a bunch of fucking credits on one of the delivery apps, so I got like a bunch of shit for free. It was great. So I tried to chop cheese. It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe I got a bad one, but it was like a shitty burger, just with way too much like ketchup and shit. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't try a chopped cheese. Maybe you get a good one from like New York, from the Bronx, maybe. I mean, I'm in Toronto, so what do I know? I probably got a shitty one. I need to turn this down. There we go. Perfect. So, $10 from the Numbskulls. Hey, Claw. Happy to finally catch you live. Have you heard of Loud House Revamped? It might be right up your alley. Cheers. I think I literally referenced that for the first time in probably years. I referenced that earlier on this stream. In reference to, like, it's interesting that it exists. It's a very, very large, long... Loud House fanfiction. It's like the longest. I think that's what it is, right? It's the longest ever fanfiction. There's like that and a Smash Brothers one, I think. But it's really long running, and it's pretty interesting as like a conversation piece. But I did try reading it at one point, and it's just not very entertaining, unfortunately. I mean, it's like a lot of fucking bullshit. It might as well be AI generated for how it reads. It's like just kind of nonsense. I think, to my understanding, if it's not maybe I'm thinking the Smash one. Let me see here. Just taking a look at chat here. You in chat? No, I don't think you're in chat. Maybe you were. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is the thing I'm thinking about, the fan fiction thing. And yeah, it's like not super interesting to actually read, but yeah, it's interesting that it exists. I think that they might have like a bunch of shit that's just like taken from other sources, kind of plagiarized. I'm not sure. But it's not really that interesting to read. It's probably videos that talk about it, that go into more detail, that like, it's the meta surrounding it is kind of, it's pretty fucking weird, right? But, Bungie Gummy, member for 8 months, a claw stream to start off my much-needed vacation. Thanks for all the quality trash dies. Well, it's been a little while. I've been working on videos and stuff. Basically, yeah. So yeah. Basically, like, if you was real, I would treat you well. Yeah. But I'm glad you made it for this one. I think this was a pretty good one. A nice little, lightning round of crazy people. It was awesome. 8 months. I read that one. $5 from Glarnboden. This is the fanfic that founded an entire movement about how rationality is going to lead to the robot devil. Yes, really. Well, I would like to know more about that. The actual videos seem very boring and bland. But apparently the fanfic led to a bunch of shit. That's interesting. There's probably a good story there. It's another one of these, exactly like the fanfic, like the Loud House thing. It's not interesting to watch or read, probably. Maybe it is. Maybe I just picked bad parts. I don't know. But, yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. I'd look into that, 3 months membership from Godforsaken Cryptid. Clawfather, read us My Immortal. I could maybe do, a goal, like a super chat goal for My Immortal. We try that sometime, maybe. See if people are down for that. Maybe that could be an option. That's a lot, though. I don't know how long it takes to, read it, going at an average pace. It's probably... I could probably do it in a stream. It might take 2 streams, but I could maybe do it. Maybe I could be convinced to do it potentially. I'm familiar with it. I've seen people talk about it, and I've listened to discussion about it. 372 pages covered it. And that was a pretty good series they did on it. Boomer and approaching boomer. Well, not real boomer, but, boomer and approaching boomer, figuratively speaking. Trying to make sense of My Immortal. It was pretty great. So yeah, I could. I have other stuff I want to read, though. I have a book that I bought on Amazon that is, it's lolcow bizarre nonsense, and I would like to... I don't think I'm gonna get caught for fucking reading it. It's such a minor thing on Amazon... I doubt it's a big deal. I'm just gonna read the fucking book. I read some of it. It's very bizarre. And it involves, a guy who fixated on the mascots from a bag of potato chips from a local company near him. And he made a whole fucking, weird universe based around them. It's amazing. Yeah, it would be interesting to... I'd like to read that one. My Immortal, maybe. Again, it's possible. I would be down for it, maybe. $2 from Iani. Hey, Claw, would you want to watch Masaukas again? Oh, yeah, at some point. Whenever he has a new video. And there's old ones that I missed, so sure. $2 from Tivy. I added the stuff I've been posting. Refresh again. Thank you for your work. I appreciate it. Does it have some of the others? Because there's been stuff that's been posted, I don't think by you, but by other people in the milk barn. And it looks pretty good. So maybe, maybe take a look at that. I don't know. I don't know if that's in there, but maybe I've scanned over some of it. I gotta tell you, it's a good mix today. We had a DVD weirdo. We had lion infanticide action. It was great. $2 from our 300 ISK from Baneblade. I bet this man owns a Wii U. Well, at least his wife does. Her ex-wife. His wife's boyfriend does. $2 from Autistic Wolf. $2 to just consider doing a parody of a Dead 6 video. And then another $2. Your Dead 6 impressions are literally curing my depression. Curing my impressions are curing your depression. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if it's necessary at this point to do a parody video. The moment's kind of passed on that. We're into the SSG era. You know, that's just kind of beating a dead horse. He's moved on since then anyway. His new content is, like, objectively better. You might prefer his old style. That's fair. You know, where it was more cringe. That was on a different channel, so, I mean, that was on the Origami Kingdom, I think, and not his channel. His channel might maintain course, you know, being like it has been. I'd like to see more King Ollie. It's just, it's unfortunate, you know, the ripple effect. I tell people not to, you know, engage. And I know that it's going to fucking happen. But, like, I tell them not to engage, because if they do, eventually, like that video got tons of views, it was bound to happen. They're gonna find out. And they're gonna realize that they shouldn't make fun of kids on the internet anymore. Which is, like, for the best, right? But, like, for me, as Nightcrawler protagonist Jake Gyllenhaal, I would prefer if they would continue bullying children. I'll just be upfront about that. I would really prefer if they would continue bullying children. And they're not going to, and it's for the best, again, for society and whatnot, whatever. The man, fuck, whatever. You know, but for us, like, it would definitely be better if no one had engaged, and they never found out, and they just kept making rants about, like, the Omni Kings. That would have been fucking bananas. I would have loved that. But it's the unavoidable side effect. You gotta, I had to make the video. I wasn't gonna not make the fucking video, so, you know, what can you fucking do? It's a shame. Let me see here. By the way, this absolute banger is from Deltron 3030. You should go check it out. Great album. This is Things You Can Do. I thought it was Virus for a second, but it's just another one of the unfucking believable bangers. The next one was in Tony Hawk's Underground. You ain't even ready. Let me see here. $20 from Taylor Gwynn. I read this one earlier, but yeah, the Scary Logos community is pretty great. Again, we watched some of that last stream. Arguably neither logos nor scary. I mean, definitely not scary. I did not see one that was really scary, but many of them were like, would you consider this a logo? It's like a 2-minute fucking trailer for a company or something, and it's like a logo, apparently. But thank you very much. $2 from Pliskin. Regal is my go-to for people like this. That's a good one. I like that. I do like Regal. Regarded is good. It's a little overused, but if you fit it in, you can make it work. Regal works. I like it. $5 from Dunk. Hey Dork. Hey Dunk. First time catching a stream. I got a couple friends from the VODs of you going over user rants. Thanks for making my job enjoyable. Well, thank you for giving me more users. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope your job is made more bearable with, you know, at least, you might have to, you know, sift through sewage or whatever it is you do for a living, but at least you're not these people, right? Hey. Yeah. Zandith Schloper has become a member. Thank you. $5 from Tank the Artist Claw. Apparently there's going to be a Theodore Tugboat reboot happening, so expect these kinds of videos from Canadius Thomas YouTuber users. Well, bring them on. I'm not even familiar. That sounds kind of familiar, but I don't know about it. I don't know about that. The monthly Tugboat. I'm not familiar. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to watch videos about it, though, you know. Was that a Canadian thing? I'm not familiar. $5 from the neighbor's kid. Oh, that fucking kid with the whistle. Hey, Claw, I wanted to know if you've ever listened to Avantasia, and so, if so, what's your favorite album? Good question. It's a band I haven't listened to. Why is it a band? It's like a super group. It's like Arion. It is very much like Arion. They had a collaboration thing at one point. Which is why I wanted to listen to more of them. I didn't like power metal as much at the time, and they were more power metal. Now I'm more into power metal, and I haven't really listened to much from them. I really should, because it is very much like Arion. I think I would like it at this point. There's like Alice Cooper is on one of the albums. They have a lot of the same like crossover fucking guest people. Like I think Simone Simons is there. Yeah, and they did like a crossover thing. Around like 2008 or something. I gotta listen to some more. That seems to be interesting stuff, but I'm not too familiar. A good question. That you motivate me to want to listen to Avantasia with that question. Thank you. You like reminded me they even exist. $10 from Shark Gobbler. My boss gave me a new work shirt that's supposed to be extra small, but it goes all the way down to my knees. These users are helping me forget that I look like Adam Sandler. Thank you, Claw. Well, you know, extra small, really, and it's okay. Well, yeah. If you see a bunch of fucking people that have the physique of the Sonic Sega gamer, that is gonna warp your perspective, probably. Sophia has become a member. Thank you very much. Thank you to Shark Gobbler as well, and everybody. Thank you. $2 from Archivist R Control. This user is just a more rapey Riddler. Yeah, I liked the guy with the... I don't know about Riddler. I think you're talking about the dude with the beard. I like the dude with the beard. He seemed interesting. I wish he had more stuff. He was a little boring. I feel like there's a goldmine video that's just waiting to be found there. $2 from Autistic Wolf. He looks like if Oxhorn and Stephen King had a kid. I could see that. 12 months membership from Kinetic Socks. That's not 12, but whatever. It gets annoying. Looks like a mix of Hassan and George Lucas. I'm not seeing Hassan. Maybe a little. You know, maybe he kind of... I guess I could see it. Maybe. But... George Lucas, though. Yeah. But the question is, does he feel very secure with the spinach? That's the important question. $5 from Edgelord Leon. I just stumbled across the Jerry Banks show yesterday. You've got to check it out, Claw. It's something else. Let's start the adventure. Hang on. What is his name? Hang on. Jerry Banks. Jerry Banks show. I thought it was Jerry Banfield for a second. We looked at him. The Jerry Bank show. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a great suggestion. Next stream is going to be fucking packed. By the way, I have suggestions that people made before that I should look at, actually. I have a bunch of stuff saved here that I just have not looked. We still got to do talking about cum socks, cum rags, etc. And there's more from King Ian, the guy that was just talking about how all the, those disgusting cunts need to get on the boat back to where they came from, or whatever. That cool guy who looked like Jabba the Hutt. Literally looked like Jabba the Hutt. Like, he had the same face. It was crazy. This looks like a good channel. I saved it here. Well, no, I didn't. Hang on. There you go. Saved it here. Thank you for the suggestion. Next time. It does look like something else. $2 from Spooky Iguana Boy. I found a guy called Trent's Outlet. Could be fun. Trent's Outlet, you say. Hang on. Trent's Outlet. No, I miss, we mentioned him earlier. That guy, Janitor Jake. I miss him. He doesn't make enough videos. Maybe he has some new stuff. We haven't looked in a while, but last time we looked, he didn't have much new from, like, the time before when we looked, and it was, like, months, a year apart, something. That was a really fun video we found from him. This guy... This could be something. There's some kids, there's some Disney, it looks like a user. I'll save it for later. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you. Let me see here. $5 from Autistic Wolf. I'm genuinely curious. Is there any chance at all you would ever consider watching one of the 3 still available post-unlifting, unlifing Vote Saxon 07 videos? Well, I mean, I don't know. They'd probably just be that kind of boring. You know what? If something happens in his case, I think there's some news. I'll have to ask Tristan, because he's the one that's keeping track of it. But I'd have to watch him. I have to ask him. But whenever there's some news in the fucking case, it's very slow moving. I might consider it then. Yeah, because it is Doctor Who related. I like Doctor Who. It's relevant to my interests. It could be interesting. He's like a fucking toy channel, I think his was the channel where we coined the term consume cave, which I like that term, so, yeah. I like Chris Pratt, so, yeah, maybe. Maybe we could look at that. $2 from Full Metal Fan 89. Pronouns. There was a bunch of exclamation marks, but, yeah. $5 from Emilio Silva. I've had the same green Godzilla for 5 years, and I still haven't put the tail on. Even soaking it still makes it difficult to put on correctly. I know. I did it once, but then I moved, and I took the tail off, and so... Yeah, I mean, fuck that. I think I've got the tail on my desk here somewhere. I know I've got the Godzilla over there. He's next to one of my Samuses. One of my Samuses. One of them. It's the worst purchase I've literally ever made. I got, like, scammed on it, because the fucking listing was unclear what exactly it was. It looked like, you know, some action figures. No, they're like these tiny little fucking barely posable, weird, and it's Samus, it's 3 Metroid Prime Samus outfits. It's like the Varia suit, the Gravity, and the Phazon suit. And they're all in the same weird pose, and they can't fucking move. And I paid $100 for them. It was such a fucking ripoff. It was the worst thing I've ever fucking bought. It's the worst purchase I ever made. But now I still have the fucking figures, so it's like, yeah, I mean, they're a conversation piece. It's a funny story that I have, at the very fucking least. Let's see here. $2 from Supernovid. At the gym right now. Thanks for the more sicko streams. Oh, keep injecting me thus sicko streams. You're welcome. $2 from Spooky Iguana Boy. It's so weird being in the same fan base as users. Hey man, I had the whole Persona situation in the last video. It'll happen. It could happen to you. 3 months membership from Asterati. Imagine 3 air horns, thank you. Lolcows love doxing themselves for no reason. It's one of the most confusing things that ties them all together. Or it's the one most confusing thing. Yeah, it's a weird, the oversharing thing. Chris Chan's deal was always like he wanted to dispel the rumors or something. So, like, people could just bait him by being like, I bet you live here, and he'd be like, no, I don't, I live here, and I don't know how his actual address came out, but, like, he did that fucking shit all the time. Yeah, and he was, like, the, probably not the original, but he was, you know, he's the one that popular. It's like, you know, the Beatles weren't, like, the first big rock band by a long stretch, but they were, like, one of the first notably fucking massive rock bands, probably, you know. It's like, yeah, you could say they're like one of the first, whatever. Yeah, Chris Chan probably wasn't the first. Chris Chan might have been the first Let's Play, though. We gotta give him that, maybe. $5 from Mr. Midnight, 1448. Y'all want to do betting squares for YouTube pedo allegations before New Year's? I mean, you know, you go over to Chris Boris's channel. He seems to have the I love that my video about that about his weird, like, Day of Reckoning thing. I love that it's, like, already out of date. I'm very happy with that. It's very funny to me that that video has aged already very poorly. I really hope he's right, and there's just, like, a gamer apocalypse. That sounds really funny. I hope he's right about the ghosts, too. That would be great. You know, or at least the Christian medallion. I don't know. But yeah, $5 from Queen of All Cosmos. Thoughts on The Pod by Wheaton. Never heard anything like it. If you like a sample, the track Mononucleosis is a good one. I'm not familiar with, I know of Wheaton. The main thing I associate with Wheaton, I'm pretty sure the character, I forget his fucking name. It was the one who's always fucking women. The son on the show Shameless. He makes a whole joke at one point about Wheaton, and he just, like, shits on Wheaton. He's like, aren't they the band that, and, you know, it's just like an extended I remember it as being an extended ridicule segment at the expense of Wheaton. So I'm not familiar. I haven't listened to, I feel like I've listened to stuff from them, though, like, in passing, and I've been like, oh, that's pretty good. So I might like them. You know, maybe. I could probably look into it. Yeah, it's one of those ones that I'm like, you know, I could put it on the list, sure. Like Avantasia. $5 from Plagued Crow, not the Moth, right? He followed me on Twitter. Plagued Moth follows me on Twitter. Good for him. I don't feel safe. $5 from Plagued Crow. What the hell happened when I joined? Anyways, hey dork, first time coming to a live. Have some money. Thank you. Again, please be sure to throw money at me for in the form of super thanks or super chats or Patreon, because I slaved to bring you that SSG video. I really can't, I cannot overstate how much of a pain in the ass it was to make that fucking thing. It didn't start out that way, it started fine. And then all of a sudden it did this bizarre shit where, like halfway through the video, a little over halfway, just before the Rouge segment, in the middle of the Toph segment, it would just cut out the audio. And the audio in the sequence I was working on, like in the actual video file was still fine, but it was in a video sequence, which I had, and I was cutting that. And that would just remove the fucking audio, and I was like, I couldn't fix it. I couldn't figure out how to eventually I realized I had to entirely reinstall fucking Premiere, and that was like the one fix. And then there were other problems. I exported, it has like, every cut in the video had reversed audio for like about a half second. And it would just be like a random little clip of me like, and then like it would cut into whatever like SSG was saying at the time. And it fucked up every part of the fucking video. So you're very lucky that that video came to you unmolested here, but for the fucking grace of God, goddammit. That shit, God, I was pulling my fucking hair out. I yelled at my Discord. I swear, it was a disaster. It was amazing. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for the money. Please give me more money. That video killed me. Next video will be a video which, frankly,
as a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this.
So stick around for that. It's going to be exciting. I'm surprised. I was surprised when I found that. I was like, I know the videos that I've edited. I know what I've made, right? But like, I was just surprised. I was like, have I really not? I guess I didn't. I didn't make a fucking video edit out of the modern day leper rapist advocacy channel. That's a shame. Well, it's gonna happen. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. $2 from Autistic Wolf. Thoughts on Toronto peeps throwing shit at electricians? Yeah, I heard about that on the podcast. They told me about that. I'm gonna have to. I'm planning on going live on the fucking scene. Woo. Okay, I knocked some things over, but they're all they're empty. It's an empty bottle and a can. We're good. Need to fucking clean my desk, but we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go live on the scene because it's not too far from where the subway is, so it's like within walking distance. It's easy to get there, basically. So I'm gonna fucking check it out. I'm gonna potentially talk to people, do some like journalism, you know. So it's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be very exciting. For those unaware, apparently some fucking people in a Toronto apartment building, there were some electricians, like city power people, working to get the power back on. Probably back when the power outage happened, the huge power outage, big power affected most of the city. The street lights weren't working, fucking traffic lights. So there's people working to get the fucking grid back on. Apparently multiple people in this building, not just one family or like one guy, but multiple people apparently had all potentially independently devised a plan to hurl feces, human feces, from their windows at the electricians that were doing their work. And this happened in my city, not far from me, so I'm very excited. I'm going to go on the scene. At the very least, I'm going to like recon the area and be like, this was the vibe, you know? So that's gonna happen. Get excited for that. $20 from Valorous Owl. I forgot to mention a few streams ago in a vid of Leo Convoys, he mentioned someone he was hunting was hiding in your server on a sock puppet account, and he'd have to talk to you. Did he, or was he just name dropping you? No, not to my knowledge, ever. When was that? I don't think that's ever happened. It's possible they might have left. I don't know. But I don't really have much fucking... I don't know. Someone he was hunting. Yeah, okay, guy. I mean, you know, stopped clock every twice a day or whatever. It's, again, maybe there's been some weirdos on the server. There's no fucking doubt about that. In fact, one of the first server weirdos was a sex weirdo. He was like masturbating in calls. So join the server today, folks. But possibly. No, I never heard from him. No. We were even on a fucking thing with Mama Max at one point on like a shared. Apparently, Mama Max was going after some furry shit, and that never materialized either. So I don't know. But $5 from Folger Kelly. Glad we enjoyed some Strange Lion action. Well, yeah. I'm glad you'll fucking shut up about it. It wasn't that interesting, but it wasn't so bad. I was willing to meet it on its terms for a little bit. I can't imagine how it goes off the rails for like however many parts it is. It's not it just seems like Lion King. It seems like shitty Lion King. I don't know. $2 from Big Ron 1995. Can't wait for the next SSG episode. Great stuff. Thank you. It was good stuff. I thought it was an enjoyable time to edit it until it started fucking like doing horrible unspeakable things while I was editing. It was an enjoyable experience up until that point. I don't know what the next part's gonna be. I think we're finally getting into the because I do know what the next part's gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. Because I just downloaded it and I kind of scrubbed through the footage. At the very least, I can confirm the next Sonic Sega Gamer edited video, which will not be in my next video, but soon. Next month or two, whatever. It'll be soon. Next edited SSG video is going to include our first foray into the StreamYard adventures. And I don't know if that means we're getting into Ace Jagger and all of that, but we're close on the... Like, I don't know. It depends how much... Because that's one stream where we look at them. I might mix together, like, you know, the first episode, we didn't look at the Happy Birthday video on the same stream that we looked at the other videos. That was like a separate stream. So these aren't all like one video per each stream or anything. So like the next video might be like, we might mix together a couple things and do like the whole Ace Jagger saga or something. But I think we might be beginning that. So I think we might be approaching that. So very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. The only problem is it's going to be very visually uninteresting. I mean, he thought it was fucking boring staring at his fat fucking meathead the entire time, but like, it's just like boxes on a screen with some avatar blinking, flashing shit. It's very visually boring. I'm gonna have to just I'm gonna have to do like Subway Surfers gameplay. Maybe that'll be the funny gimmick. It'll be great. You know what? You know, I won't do Subway Surfers. I'll do my own stupid video game footage, but it'll just be like another game. I'll play like a waifu simulator or something. I wish I could play like... I wish there were... I need to find like an adult game, like a sex game on Steam, but it's like not so sex that I can't do it on stream. Like it's like lewd, like text adventure kind of thing, but no like, you know, something like that. I don't know. If you got any recommendations, let me know. Maybe I could just have a text adventure. It'd be so confusing. That would be very funny. Yeah, that would be maybe good. Oh yeah, I'll do it for the stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Big Ron, for finding Sonic Sega Gamer. I mean, I owe, like, fucking thousands of views. That video is doing very well. All my friends call me, they say, Donald, your video is doing tremendously. We've never seen a video premiere like this. It's doing so well. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. They tell me it's fabulous. It's tremendous. You better believe I'm doing the okay signs, by the way, and rapidly waving them around. Yeah, no, it's doing very well. So thank you for introducing us all. And thank you to Alan Sampson. I don't know if you're here, but he's... Not only is Alan Sampson, both of that video and this next one that I'm doing both begin with $5 from Alan Sampson and him linking the SSG waifu video and the Modern Day Leopard channel. So shoutouts to the real fucking users. Appreciados. Well, everybody, that'll do it for the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Penis. Have a good one. I'm gonna go do some D&D. I'm probably a little late, but it's fine. It's like a half-hour buffer or whatever. I gotta eat a sandwich. I got some saved. It's gonna be great. It's amazing. Take it easy, everybody. Phone your moms. Tell them you love them. And penis. Have a fucking good one. I hate you all. Eat shit. And fuck you, JC. You know, that Godzilla video, it wasn't bad, but like, you're telling me, oh, this isn't as good as the Godzilla video. What was he expecting? Like, I'm gonna fucking go back to it and watch it again? Like, guys, we gotta rewatch the video for whatever we might have missed. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? I've never seen so. Did you want me to watch the rest of the guy's channel? I